one subject we haven't touched on yet, and it's one that you're supposed to be quite famous for. You wouldn't mean birds, would you? I would mean birds. You haven't had anything interesting to tell us about birds?
Hello?
Okay. I'm okay.
What's happened in the last week on the server?
For me, nothing.
How much? Well, the only boss left to find is one Yang.
Oh, it's so nice having
else
a
has been found.
I built my house. How about that?
First things first.
Because I'm quite impressed with my roofing. I have a big dome and I have no central pillars. And I'm out of coffee. That's not impressive. So did
Alright, I can repair everything.
Alright. Well,
If you come to the portal hub board, I can take you through to our base.
I accidentally clicked a death marker. That's a wood here. I'll be through shortly. What?
Where's
Is that just the one over at spawn?
the one over at spawn? The one upstairs in the bedroom thing. Where the boar farm is.
I got so scared by an ad playing on my phone because I'm lurking on someone else's stream at the moment. Oh, I don't see any new bosses. Bone mass, bone mass, bone mass. No, I see those. Elder. Elder, we fought Elder. Yag.
Hey, Rob,
I think they said it's the only one left, but Moda we really have one of as well.
Yes? So should you. It's bronze. You can easily make
Yeah,
it.
that's true. I can make one over here, can't I?
Alright.
Do that.
Oh, look at all that lovely food we have on us.
Make one. Well, that's
Either one.
Not upstairs. This is upstairs.
That place has already been raided.
So for full disclosure to the to chat here, we raided Rob's base earlier. I think is Board over there already?
No, not yet. She's still
Oh,
at main
okay.
base.
Just on the way now.
Come over there.
I'm
Come
raiding.
over there, Stu. We'll show it off because it's a nice base you guys have built.
Oh. I'll follow everyone else, I suppose. Oh, loading in for the first time is a bit slow, but
Well, I'm not sure what the instance is. It's at 10,000 here.
I think it just had to load the world and then load all the changes in over the top. I'm still seeing the house build itself though. This is quite impressive. It's like getting a time lapse of watching you build it right now.
Put it together, yeah?
You've got a obliterator as well.
You bet.
I'll look out to the horizon. I'll just see buildings form themselves in front of me.
I see a bird that's stuck.
It's honestly a really impressive visual effect if it weren't caused by a slow computer.
Not let you pick stuff up.
Probably not, judging by the fact I'm still watching buildings pop in. I don't think I'll be able to pick much up.
I still see everything on the ground. Yeah.
There it is.
Well, you didn't have to do that. There's a box and a half, honey. Some things are instinctual. You see a full honey thing, you gotta go get it. Because you never know, you might need that honey.
I just eat the stuff when I'm out at home.
Yeah. Free food.
There we go. Finally all caught up. I'm picking up the cheese.
Honey boxes in here. There's 2 of them in the bottom left. Oop, make that almost 2 boxes of honey.
I have 2 poison resist. No.
Let's check on how much silver they left for you.
That's good.
Well, we got 15 silver notes from 1 mount.
That's a lot.
So that made a lot of silver bars. So there's still 1 row.
A whole row.
Of silver in the big box inside here.
But a fair few abominations, I see.
Yes. Lots of guck for our... We need a guck for our... Grogger bow.
For all your torches, you're out of gun. So your torches are all down.
Yeah, no, there's another 120 something guck somewhere. Refill. Almost 2 boxes of black metal. Well, box and a bit of black metal ready to smelt.
Hi all.
Hello!
Hello there.
Hello.
Who have we got joining?
This is Proto.
Hey, Proto. Good morning. Afternoon. Where are you actually?
In Norway.
No idea. Okay. Oh, sorry. Good afternoon, I guess.
Thank you.
You have to choose which one. There's 2, I think, spears you can make.
Wolf spear.
Or the bang.
Probably gonna need other ingredients.
Yep. They'll be either here or in the house. What are you looking for?
Just touching stuff so that I can get recipes.
Oh, true, true.
So I think we're going to kill a bone mass today. At least one. Make sure everybody's in who wants to play. Oh, yeah.
Spear should be here, next to the tower shields, right? You've got shield.
Oh.
It's alphabetical by weapon type, so
No,
MPS.
piles of wood. I'm missing a requirement, I guess.
Bronze spear, bronze sword. So I am missing ingredients. I'm just gonna have to go touch things in the house until I can figure out what I'm missing.
What are you trying to build?
The wolf spear, I think, is the one I'm looking for, but I'm missing one of the ingredients.
Ancient bar?
Could be.
Those wolf feet. Maybe.
I picked up all the wolf stuff, but that still didn't seem to pop.
That may be the Asian one.
Yeah, let's see what's
Do you have ancient bark?
yes.
Yes, we have.
With
Yeah,
the
we're
wood
going to see,
in the house
see Rob's
on the
holiday
left.
cave in a few.
Might be in the wrong house. I think I'm in the kitchen.
The fang spear, is that what you want to make? Yep. 10 ancient bark, 4 fang, 2 leather scraps, and 2 silver.
And they make like six of those.
Do any of the spears do spirit damage?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
not
because-
me.
They're made of silver, but
Hang
they
on,
don't do
hang on.
silver.
I'll give it to you, board. There you go.
Thank you.
Ancient bark.
Oh, that's also for the ancient bark spear too. Thank you very much.
If you need more, it's in the box in the corner in here.
With the rest of the wood, yep.
30. Oh. So,
They called for 10, so the
Fang?
upgrades will be...
I'm probably going to make 2 fang, even though we only got the bronze spear. I do love the visual of the bronze spear so much, though. But we have 20, so I'll make 2. 2 silver, hide. Let's grab. We'll grab stacks because upgrades are also expensive. Wolf. One, 2. You can only upgrade 1 because it needs ancient bark. But it's fairly cheap on silver. Actually cost bugger all silver to make those.
For level 1, yeah. Because you're throwing them away, you're going to lose them, right? So...
Yeah, during the boss fights, which everyone who was not using spears should turn off the auto pickup. It will help.
Yes, probably. You want to pick up somebody else's spears. They can't fight. So now I have 67 archery.
So, these require
Cyrus didn't have to
these.
stay up too late cleaning up after that wedding.
I'm gonna read, try and see if we can hit level 3. We can go level 4. It needs 5 more ancient bog. That's fine. I don't plan on throwing them, but that's plenty. That's all the fangs too, so we don't exactly get a choice. We burnt through a fair bit of resources here. Thank you very kindly.
Whereas
Okay, well, I've done a bit of building and I can't see anything else in the dark. Bob, do you want to go and see Rob's place? I've never been there.
Hey, Blue, how are you doing?
I was just watching you build a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'll build
Grab
in the light.
tar. We've got stone. Forward. I think we would have picked up already.
Yeah, see this base these guys have built.
Fine.
Oh, okay. Wait, I should sleep on that, shouldn't I? Well, it doesn't really matter if I've got a bed there.
Yeah, it's an extra colorful bonus, that's all.
Can we put everything back?
It's good.
Yeah,
Love the rug,
let's
too.
put another bonus.
yep, there's
There we go, there.
sleeping quarters is upstairs.
Shall I? I've actually no. We'll leave that. Not-
Oh, Lord. Fancy spot you've got here.
I need
Fancy,
portal sets.
fancy, yes.
I have to find some materials for a portal set. Okay.
Yeah, I think here are still lots of materials in this spot. I'll see. There's eyes. That's empty. Nope.
I've got the force for 4 of those.
There's cores up there, and there's still 100 fine wood in my boxes if you need.
And the eyes. Yeah, we need the fine wood. Yeah. I also have those. So I'm gonna set up a portal from you to me.
Okay. I'm gonna go and see Rob's base.
This is impressive, honestly. All the way down to the lighting, even. I suppose I'll need an armor upgrade as well, so I shouldn't sell myself short of having finished eating up resources here. Oh, place is gorgeous. Small bits of gold and detail like that too. This is a table. Is this actually a table in the game? Or do they make this some other way?
Floating letters in the middle of the portals.
You like that, eh? That's nice.
Yeah, that's a very nice visual trick. So we're in the plains here, aren't we? Oh,
Over to there's swamp to the left and plains to the right, but we're in the dark forest. So if
I
you
hope you're
wander
doing well, Blue, though.
this way, you might get in a mosquito attack.
yeah, well, we didn't. Yeah, we did actually have one earlier when we came around.
I'm out of rum.
Black.
I actually meant that fact. So, I might need a better shield. A tier 3 tower shield and a tier 1 bone tower shield.
I don't think Proto read the note you left on his forge area.
No. Well, it'll
Pick an iron tower shield, which should be block power of block armor of 52.
This is Bob.
What do you mean?
No, it's Proto with a sword. Okay, I've turned the interface off so I can't see the people's names. But a sword is Proto. Proto, we raided in earlier,
I know.
but the sign's not very clear, is it?
I have no idea.
Oh,
No cape? You guys made the armor, but no cape?
no, I don't want a cape.
It's like, yeah, we're breeding loxes and have half a box of lox meat. We're gonna have lox capes.
No,
Might as well.
Batman doesn't do. Head Bob
I love the sign.
doesn't do. I would like some lock belt for an extra comfort.
Oh, that's the thing. Can I have 4 lox meat, lox hides?
Yeah, go ahead. There's lots there.
There is?
Yeah.
Not in this hide box. There's no lox.
Yeah.
No, there is. Sorry,
Yes, there is.
my bad. Got
There
it.
better be.
There is. There we go. Like a lox rug back at the cabin.
There's probably jute somewhere around too if you want the rug.
From my Grey Dwarf cabin. My Grey Dwarf a comfort point.
No more frost potions for board.
It would be a useful thing to have.
Are we out? Well, I don't need any frost potions because I have the wolf cape on. There you go. You can have those.
The only other thing,
Her inventory's full.
actually, I toggled off the pickup.
Ah, really? Okay.
The only other thing I thought I'd need would be the iron banded shield.
Sure.
Go for it.
There's
Go
iron.
It's just about double my.
All this
It's
stuff.
not his stuff.
You can also make
Go
the
for it.
shield, right?
Make a
Well,
level
this
4.
silver-
No, you can't actually. Level 3.
Oh, wait. Is that enough for a silver shield? Oh, the silver. That's enough. What do we need? I like my silver.
I got up an hour late, you know, and so I'm out of sync with my coffee and stream time. Usually I have a fresh cup of coffee at 2 o'clock, but now that was at 1 o'clock, so I'm just going to pop off and get a cup of coffee. You amuse the people while I'm out. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
What color should we paint it? We went with the black here.
Like a
I like to think the only difference between the regular wooden shield and this one is just the string of iron around this outside. But we could go with something else. The red, blue and white is very nice. Black and red is not. Sometimes it's my style, sometimes not. I do like green and yellow. I feel like we'll go with a more of a Templar look, shall we? There we go. Let's put the iron back. Put the silver back.
Ooh, tower shield. I would have thought you would go for the bone one that you were sporting in your stream.
I've already got one of those. I just have to upgrade it.
Yeah. I thought it was
But,
neat that you kept to the spear on your no map.
Yeah, I normally do go spear early game because when you're hunting, it saves you needing to make arrows. But it does kind of suck. The throwing is great for hunting, and I think that's where my practicality with it
You
ends.
lose it. It's not great.
Yeah,
I love the run you have going, by the way.
I don't think. When it comes to fighting bosses, I think it's the last thing you want to do is throw something at the boss and then just sort of have to meekly walk over to go pick it up again.
Well, if you run them in a circle around bone mass, you'll eventually pick up all your stuff.
Mhm.
Motor. might be a bit more difficult because you throw it away and it goes
Oh.
past them and then
That's
off
the
into the
best
distance.
thing when you throw it into an entirely different biome.
You lose it.
Not so bad on the no-craft run, because if you have recalling on the weapon as an enchantment, it just pops
you
straight
get it
back.
Yeah.
You can throw that as far as you want.
Oh no, Jonathan lost one of his good ones. He threw it in the sky at motor and it just never came back. Either it left the biome altogether or it did something else and glitched and
It went into outer space
yeah.
and it's still floating somewhere.
Ooh.
I made a couple of extra 100 frost arrows for Cyrus if he gets in for bone mass.
I think I've ever actually used an iron shield before.
Well, that will slow
Looks
you
good.
down a little bit.
Terrible for chasing after things.
No, do you know what will slow you down? Crystal
Crystal
battle.
battle. Yeah, that will.
I'm actually running now. No, I'm not. This feels like I am carrying around 300 kilos in iron. Can somebody who's let's see, you don't have any speed reductions, do you? Horde. You don't have any speed reductions if you put away your weapons? No, but if you put that away, I'd like to have a race with somebody who's not encumbered in any way with their weapons. So I don't know, let's go from here to the end of the field out there. Just want to see how fast we are. We'll run out towards that black forest there, alright? Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm glad bone mass is slow. You should hear the music with you guys leaping through the fields of flowers.
I was muted that whole time in my own stream, but
It's also an incredibly heavy instrument to swing. Oh, jeez.
Careful of mosquitoes out there
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
and feelings.
I can poke them. Right, what do we want to... Oh, hello. Right off. What do we want to go and do? I kind of expect Cyrus to show up still.
Yep.
At some point. I think we'll wait for Cyrus at least another 2 hours, and then if not, we'll go and kill a bone mass. There's no particular rush on it, is it? Because the only thing you guys are after, or we are after still, is tears.
Yeah.
Because that will unlock new stuff. So that's the only thing we really need first. Also, we never said we had to do the bosses in order. I mean, as in, we could go and try and kill a Moda today, even.
I click
Well,
the
I don't
map,
think-
but I don't see 3 motors.
You haven't touched the table today, have you?
I did it when I logged in.
Yeah.
It's one of the first things, but I see 1 motor, 1 Yagluth.
Well,
Oh.
how about I ping them all? Hang on. There is a Moda here. There is a Moda south. There is a Moda... Oh. I don't see the 3rd Moda either. Sorry, I lied. No, I don't see it either. Oh, is it there? Okay. And we're 3 bone masses. The only thing we're short of is a Yag. We could also decide to just go Yag hunting.
I can't believe we found that Yagluth while we're on our way to Bone Master.
Yeah, exactly. We found We did a little trip last week and we found 3 bosses in one go. So the options are: we go and hunt for a Yag, we go and kill a Moda, we go and kill a Bowmass, or we do some building. Or all 4.
I figure if we're waiting for people to still join, we could always go sailing and see if we can find a Yagluth.
I am for that.
I'm okay with sailing.
Yeah? Should we go sail a bit?
I first need
Sure,
to
sure.
get my stuff back because I died.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, 2
Well,
dead
I'm
ski
up for it. Do you know what time is it? Do you want to sail out at dawn? We'll sail out at dawn. How does that sound?
And I also need to get my crew bow if we're going to sail.
Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. I'm
Also,
going to go back to my base. Yeah, bored. Come and see. Have you seen the full base here now? Yeah.
I have seen this one. It's gorgeous. The treasure room upstairs, and
I love the field.
never thought of using the rugs to make like a pattern out of rugs, but if I ever actually build anything again, I'm stealing that idea. Also, is this when was this table added to the game? I don't remember ever seeing this table.
Earth and home.
Was it with the tar?
It's made with tar. Yep.
Right, that's why I've
Yeah,
never seen it.
animated carpet.
Yep. It likes to move.
The
It's,
solution for that.
it's the breakdance spot.
Nice.
The solution for that is because there's Z fighting. So in other words, they're in the same height plane. If you stick down,
You can stack rocks
Yeah.
on top of each other, but I don't know if they would still gain support from the
so
floor.
if there you go. So what I've done is I've held down Shift as I've placed it. They're now on top of each other instead of inside each other. So if you hold Shift when you place all the walls, well, I'm not saying it's complicated, but it's a bit trickery. But you can actually avoid it. It twinkles. That's a very nice way to put it. Yeah, I do like it.
Stare into the eye of Jute and it winks back.
Maybe we need to exploit this effect all the way and just make a huge dance floor like this with rugs intertwining.
That would be nice.
I guess the wolf rugs do it quite well because they've got all these little blobs on them. So does this one, doesn't it? We'll put that over there. Yeah. Has Bob gone off? Bob, you wanted to go and fix things up, didn't you?
No. I just need to put my box belt in my house and then I'm ready to sail.
Well, do we want to sail up morning?
Yeah,
Sure.
Do we want to sail? Yeah. So I can go and use things for another 5 minutes. Clean out my little house at the centre point where with the central kitchen. And then people have a longboat, don't they?
Yep, we got
Yes,
two.
we have. We have to.
Yeah. Well, I have no idea where we're going, but you guys have been around, so I'm going to sit on the boat and we'll go and find planes. Find this third Yag.
Mm.
In the meantime, I'm going to clean out some boxes.
This place looks mighty different once everything is loaded in.
I suppose so.
I have very little idea where the portal I started at is.
Our portal system looks like the London Underground.
I can
Could
take
do
you
with
back.
a restructuring,
I can take you back.
or at least. Yeah. I've got to go through 3 portals to get to my house.
Portal must have been in the main house or something, surely.
Nope. There's a portal hub. with all house
Ah.
portals over here.
I see it,
The
because
one-
I remember
the
staring
one-
at that building across the lake.
Yep. And the one in the middle heads back to the boar farm. You can also go to Gubin's if you want to see his place.
I'm going to beat up an Ike. I want to go.
Okay, how did you get the words in the middle of the... How have you done that?
They put the signs on the right hand side and you space it over, and then the words just appear in the air. The sign's over on this side right here. Yeah.
You have to use like a special space. I thought space would have just gone to a new line if it ended up.
Apparently not.
I'm
But
gonna have to try that.
yeah, Board, your house is way behind.
House is nice and comfy, thank you very much.
You have a very comfy little house. It's bigger, isn't it, than a standard shack?
It's bigger than my little lean-to.
Yeah, I gave it a bit more space.
Oh, touch the table if you want to, you know, record more.
A secret stash of honey. Nice little buff to that supply.
Bees outside are already at 2 again.
Right, I'll see if I can catch anything else from the table here. I do have one extra motor now. There's one motor. That's another yag, actually.
Yeah, there's 2 yags. There's one.
There's the other motor. Right, so I have the motors now. I do think I might have accidentally clicked them without thinking. Like, I don't remember there being that many icons.
You didn't put a maypole in your house when we still had it. Neither did I.
I'm still waiting on the turnip lights.
Yeah, it seems
9
odd
days
that
too
it's
late.
already October and they haven't put that in.
That was a little mistake.
I think what will happen on the 21st.
At this rate, they're going to be doing Christmas and Halloween at the same time.
Look at our house. Railing you. There you go. Dead grading.
We like dead railings. They're the best.
They tried coming in our house. I had to get rid of it.
I thought you'd be more worried about all the mosquitoes you get.
No, in the main base house. We don't get graylings at our house. It's all trenched and walled off. Nobody comes in. Not even the trolls.
Yeah, that's the point. I want to put some wood stakes and stuff in the ground. I know it's not the best defense, but at least it looks kind of good. Let's see.
Yeah, if I get it forward, I'm kind of screwed.
Yeah, I've really had to deal with one troll on your hill there.
I just need to make sure I'm never home.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to deal with raids. just not be there. There you go. I can't reach it. I stick a fine wood there and it won't. Come here. Okay, right. I'm moving in at the moment into the new base out of the forest. Like living out of boxes.
I haven't changed
That's not weird.
any of my stream info, have I?
Ooh, chain. Thank you.
Good, title updated. I apologize. No. Swamp, I don't know. It's LAV for Leviathan. I think that's it. Nice clean map, not many icons
Well,
left.
you got
We've got that
cultivator
one
yet?
left.
No.
Home? Home icon, it's the move.
Want me to make a couple?
Home.
Couple. Well, I'd like one. I think Bob might want one. I could do
Yeah,
that.
that sounds like.
Down has grown, so that can move.
No, I need to put some grass back. That's that's maybe so I just need to hold on for a few
Ah,
minutes.
yeah. Alright.
I think we have like 17 acres of cultivated.
I'm definitely gonna have to try and find out how to do the sign trick, Blue. I
So,
never
find me a
thought
bit
to just hold space down after a word. I don't know if I have any coal.
I'll keep you company at night.
I don't have any wood. What I collected is the stuff here. I know we have old junk. Iron sword, clothing, torches.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Tempted to hoard the torches. None of these are crafted. They're just what people spawned in with.
If you want.
They've gone that long without them.
Randomly.
It is
99.
deadly tempting just to take them.
I actually need all
I'm
of
a
all of
hoarder.
them, so
I might actually use them too.
don't think
But-
I can have everything. All.
All being said, where do we
set
keep
up
the
a portal.
cobble? We've got
This one.
Oh yeah, cool.
smelters up
So,
here.
okay, sweet. I might put it in a different spot, but we'll do that later on.
Yeah, I didn't know why you wanted
Because
to.
this is our lookout to kill the grey dogs off. Not that I can because I've only got an axe, but I can stare at them partially.
Alright, I need some coal.
Oh, look at that.
5 gold.
Oh, hang
I
on.
also have a hanging coal lamp.
Auto pick up.
It should be also giving one more comfort.
Let's go find out.
Yes, I think. But doesn't a standing brazier not require a chain?
They need those funding blocks.
Oh, do they? Do they now? I don't have it either because I haven't touched those things yet. But I bet the guys have got a chest full.
You need chain?
Oh, the
No, I
funding
think,
blocks.
So you can make some lamps.
Hmm.
Hang on.
No, that doesn't. Old-fashioned way.
Right. Taking my portal off to spawn. I'm going to add it to the. Oh, well, I think there's a spare portal there.
So,
I've broken down my
text
little,
goes to the right.
start.
So I would need to do this,
Yeah, I will do the same.
and then.
Don't run there. You can just take the portal there.
What? No, I'm going to run.
Okay.
Don't have to play my game. No,
Morning hot.
it's good for my run skills.
Wow,
Like some mushrooms on the way.
it,
Oh,
it works.
that is actually another good reason to be running.
I'm going
Every
back to
time you
my
go
back.
through a portal, you miss all the resources.
I'm finally
You
back to
have
my
a
bed, Dave.
portal up to you to your base, Johnathan.
Almost. I'm going to bring one to where the farm is. I'm going to set it up. It will come straight into my house.
Okay, I will go to the portal hub then.
I assume. Yeah, so. I guess the larger the text, the more the spaces work.
Yeah, I'll do it. Go for it.
Or just
Actually,
warning on
no,
its
no,
own would
no,
reach
no.
further than warning hot, wouldn't it? Does.
Oh, that's fine, another chain.
So cool. I am stealing that. 100%.
It's almost like not worth taking your battle axe off your back to kill a neck. It takes so much effort just to lift the whole thing up.
There is a good question. Can I read the text backwards?
There's a box on the stairs up to the portal hub. I will put 2 cultivators in it.
Okay. I'm on my way there. Still a way off.
Thank you for the
You're welcome.
cultivator.
You cannot read it backwards, so it's a one-way text.
That's my least favorite part of this game, farming.
Farming? Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's pretty much all I do. Farming and animal husbandry.
Nicely, but
But it's good that the game caters to so many different tastes. I mean, I'll grow some crops to keep myself alive, but I've never been.
Ooh, shiny
I
stuff.
guess on a community server, you make a big
Oh,
farm.
can I have some of your shiny stuff?
Hmm?
Oh, there's a box full of shiny stuff. I'm gonna take a stack and 99.
need
Okay,
resin.
go and find it.
No resin.
Join.
It's in this box.
Oh, thanks. I already forget. What did I ask for?
Cultivator.
Cultivator. Thank you very much. Very cool. Thank you very much. I
Anytime.
can put my grass back now. Oh, I am now carrying too much.
Goo. There's the goo. I'm stealing a stack and a bit of goo.
This thing's banging on the door over there. Quite loudly.
I will take care of it.
We're missing a repair station here.
Oh, under the stairs.
Sorry, under the stairs?
There's a workbench and a forge.
No, it's not near enough to the doors.
Oh,
Mystical force.
Hey, my workbench works with a door now.
that's why.
So,
Too close to the.
the signs do only work one way.
Thunder here.
Cool. Ruben? This is XXX. Let's turn it to JJJ. Home of John.
I'm out of rum. Why do I have to be out of rum? I was actually starting to really enjoy that rum.
Enjoy the diversity of plants. I can fully understand that one. It'd be nice if there were more. Do you know, even if they were just decorative plants that don't produce a fruit or anything to eat, anything you have to cook, just be able to plant, I don't know, roses. You could spend lots of time on designing gardens.
I do appreciate how pretty the onions are, though.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like most things in the game, it's pretty well done. Moo. Thank Radgar, welcome in, friend.
What do you think of the idea of Mistlands introducing clay? Because then you could still technically use clay in the blast furnace, couldn't you?
Yeah, and make pots.
That'd be a great building tool if you went decorative with it.
And glass, we already have glass, so we can do something with it too.
Proper glass. The stuff we have at the moment is a bit miserable for building with.
Yeah, well, like a glass,
Larger glass blocks would
Like-
solve
like-
the problem, though.
like glass.
Yeah, that's it. Like you combine dandelions with glass and you get a glass vase you can place.
Stained
Yeah,
glass.
something like that.
Stained glass pixel art would actually be like a really big thing, I think, for the builders in this game.
Yeah, yeah.
But then we also need lead. So we can make a glass thingies.
Can't you extract lead from iron or something?
No, it's completely
No, I
different.
know.
Let's have a look. How did we do?
Can't we pretend?
Yes, you can.
Perfect. I am totally not going to abuse this at all, am I?
Hey, I have 2 hanging coal lamps now.
This is meant to be my gear chest. What do we have here? Stuff? Stuff it is.
Now it's a proper bed game.
Stuff will have stuff. My gear chest is going to have...
Oh, I do have an armor stand.
Or the what was it? The big penny circle thing that he had on
Actually-
the background.
I actually need the Fenris armor set. I'm actually completely black.
Oh, we started collecting it.
Oh, well, but it's almost daytime, so we can still see. Maybe later.
Hmm.
I also have rehearsals today, so I can only play for another 2 hours.
Yeah, okay.
So
We have
gear
found something
chest
tonight.
stuff.
Ooh, nice.
So yeah,
Munch.
I don't think it exists in English as a good word. Dipping bread into molten cheese and then eating it.
That would be fondue.
Yeah, is that fondue as well? Okay.
I have regrets.
Cheese fondue.
Yep.
Is what we call it here. It's well, it's not just thing. It's popular in Holland, I should say.
It's popular everywhere. Yep.
Yeah, sometimes do with my parents, but just hot oil and then put pieces of meat in there.
You deep fry it,
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
table. Yep.
Yeah, that's nice.
There's a chocolate fondue, the cheese.
Making me reminisce about all the breads I used to cook up. Not the breads themselves, I would buy certain breads and I would do different things with them. I think my absolute favourite crowd pleaser was flat. It's a flat bread that I used to buy with herb and garlic flavouring.
Oh, that's
And I would shallow fry it in a little bit of olive oil. It came out, I don't know if you've ever had Turkish loaf oil and balsamic. It was very similar to that. But because it was flatbread, it came out crunchy. Really, really nice and easy to make too.
right there. We're going to still. As I say, it's
Yeah,
morning.
I think we're gonna sail out. Do I have any cores at all here? I think I do.
Can bring some from the main base. Oh, Cyrus
Hey,
is in.
Cyrus just showed up in chat. Hi, Cyrus. You going to come sailing, buddy? Good morning. Good evening.
I have a portal set.
We're going
I
up.
just need to get one of the empty ones of the portal up.
Can you bring 2 extra cores along?
I have a portal, a complete portal. With me.
Yeah, but I want a set as well. Have you got 2
Yeah.
spare cores somewhere?
Got 2 chests here at main base.
I will give you all the stuff for the portal.
No, I only need 2 cores. That's all I need.
Alright,
And I'm done.
and we'll just dump everything else in the ocean.
No, let's just talk about
So, home of Bat Cave. This is the Bat Cave portal. No.
Where are we setting sail from?
Our place.
I'm going to ask.
Bat Cave Bob. Which portal do we need to take for sailing?
Yeah, we're going to the guys to the CLT home. Cyrus has just gone out of bed. That's good, buddy. Get yourself some coffee or tea and get in here. Nobody needs a shower. Hope you're having a good morning. Cows in chat, why not?
Alright, I'm there. Oh, let's go to the ship.
New rule. No one touching the cartography table. We have our map. We don't need another map. What happened to all the food? There's still these berries just to nibble on. It's a little better now that we actually loaded in.
Ahoy, me mateys.
Been slapped in the face by a goat.
Portal on the map. Actually,
By a goat. By an iron gate. By a goat.
There is apparently always a minimum of 3, but there could be more.
Yeah, one seat I have 5 bowmass altars.
Let's
Quite
see,
a
who
lot.
am I missing? Oh, there we are. Paul's gone for a swim.
Hello. Are we missing anyone else?
No, I think it's the 5 that Cyrus will show up maybe when he rubs his eyes. But I say we can go set.
We have a portal?
Give him a moment to wake up.
Yep, I do. Well,
If somebody has 2 cores for me, don't give them now.
I have a portal.
Okay.
I just have no name. I'll set up a portal And somebody has to give it a name. It's one. So where are we going? Going northwest? Oh, they got
Northwest?
corn back here. There's an odor.
There's
Oh,
nothing out here. Probably be a yag, more likely.
Where are the extra ones? Because I...
There's a continent here. How much has that been explored?
Much,
Do a lap of that continent and see if there's anything on it.
of course.
There's somebody ping the X because I don't see him on my map.
Yag down there,
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
and a yag in the northeast.
Forest.
Good morning.
Right, I have the one you just pinged. That's the other one. Ah, there it is.
The other one I have is southeast.
So I guess in this area could be one. Because it's oh, that's on the other side.
Yeah.
And we also have a continent in our way, a lot closer.
Oh, I have an interface. I'll turn it off, of course. So
Your
we're going to
Johnny-
the gun known up here?
Your Johnny is missing.
No, he's off for now. He's heavy. Maybe causing crashes.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh. I'm not sure yet. Mr. Cyrus XXX has arrived.
He can,
Triple X.
he can give you the name of
Triple
an
X, sorry.
portal that's already placed at our base.
Yeah, I'll just when we need a portal, I'll set one up and then you can name it.
Yeah, but Cyrus is already there, so he'll know which ones are open and
You're
Land
gonna,
straight
careful,
ahead.
board, you're just about to run into...
I noticed that popped through.
I think you can manage that.
Oh!
nope.
Nope. There's a calculation there.
Yeah, don't... Yeah. Good stuff.
Not very often you just see a sandbank in the middle of nowhere, though.
No, that's true.
The treacherous plains.
Oh, just here too. It's actually fairly shallow all around us.
Yeah, you can see the ground, you can see the bottom everywhere. We need to pick up Cyrus.
If he has a portal name, we could just stop on one of the sandbanks there. I don't think anything's going to spawn.
Oh, I think we've quite a bit of land we can go pick him up. Some swamp off to the right there. Looks it.
I've lost my knack for decisive sailing. I'm an erg about where I'm actually heading again. It's good. If you're quick with the longboat, you can make very nimble rotations, but you have to be quick with the longboat.
Battle axe and things.
I'm not being quick with the longboat at the moment. I'm just banking coastlines and all sorts.
We have swum straight ahead.
And planes.
Good.
Now watch, we get here and Yag pops up. It's like,
That wouldn't be bad.
Yes, it will.
Boat trip is still a good trip.
what's the way it worked last week? We just show up at a place and there's a boss spawn.
My job is to chop things, and I shall chop things.
Right, somebody name the portal.
Cyrus, if you're there.
What is cool about crystal battle axe, if you usually hit two trees at the same time almost, the damage is halved.
What should we name this portal, Cyrus, so
that's
they can get
not
here?
With crystal battle axe, it's just full damage all over the place.
Nice. Chopped 4 leeches up, I think.
Oh, Bob is already taken.
Another bow.
Bob 2, small letters.
The Droger's incoming. Choppy chop. Cyrus here? Cyrus is here.
Hello.
Ruben,
Oh, it's Ruben. Hi. Sitting up there. Good. Oh, and Cyrus is ready.
Ooh, my first ball pack.
Congratulations.
Got them this morning. So it was now Valheim.
Well, open the Valheim first.
Yeah, I forget it every time. Usually I open the other one.
And we've got everyone.
Guben can still join if he wants, but
Yeah, we'll have another. We'll have another landing.
Where are you all?
On a boat.
So what have I missed today?
Not much.
nothing. Nothing.
Somebody raided your base,
Yeah, that's all. And I've hanging cool
and then Bob and I magically found silver armor as well. Separate events. Honest.
It's a magical land.
It's a magical thing, absolutely. Ward, how long have you been awake? Just check in because you're behind the wheel.
No,
not long actually.
Very long or not very long?
No.
Okay, that's pretty long.
I fall asleep on the sofa last night.
My sofa is really good to fall asleep on board. Land.
How did the rest of
If I
the
fall
wedding
asleep
go?
on the sofa, I could spend all night there.
Oh, it was perfect. Everyone was happy.
That's good.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
Yes.
I don't know where the Bob 2 portal is, but we'll set it up soon again.
It's on the porch of Rob's house.
Okay,
And
if you know where
obviously
Bob's
throw-
house is, then you will find a portal called Bob 2. And then we'll set it up soon so you can also join. Yeah, let us know when you're there, and we'll find land. No worries. Oh, it's working camp.
Oh, Drago Village.
Ooh, do you want to go and have some fun? It's a big one.
Sure.
I'm up for it.
Sure.
Yeah, my club skill needs to go up.
We're going to ask him where Yagleth is. Oh look, deadly necks and deadly deers as well. There's a grayling walking around. There's actually planes behind that as well. Probably get some skeeters in the mix. I don't need doors.
Beehive. Yep.
Boink.
Boink. Gotta be.
Hang on, I'm coming. I'm coming. Give me an hour. I'll be there. Somebody gave me an axe. I don't know why. Okay, I'm immediately.
The lag.
Alrighty. There we go.
Hey, don't run away. I can't run that fast.
We wedged ourselves a little bit into the coast, but it'll be fine. When no one's on the boat, we will just give it a nudge out like this. Set it on its right way. That is how I wanted it to end up, but
Sweet trophy. I need the big
I'm a
head.
little off with my longboat sailing at the moment.
Proper Viking raid this.
Oh, I left some flint arrows here, Cyrus. Here, arrows.
I wouldn't mind going and getting a cup of tea, but I know saying that is going to make me grumble more. Getting a cup of tea is going to make me grumble more, rather.
Tearing down all everything.
Just wait until they come down.
They say there's planes, but there's just nothing. There's no planes here.
There's I saw a pillar behind the trees. At least from the boat.
Yeah, I saw. Oh yeah, there it is. Let's have a look. Oh, I see a mosquito already.
Have they come out yet? Are they dead yet? Yeah, I guess they are.
Oh, there's a food camp here.
Fueling camp?
Yep.
Ooh,
Killed all the Draugrs?
Yep.
Next up, stop feelings.
have a large pillar.
But what spears do you have now? Still flint?
Oh, she's got some silver.
Holy cow.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Iron Tower Shield.
We set up the portal before we ran off.
The portal is set up.
Okay, good.
I might have been getting hit from behind.
Oh dear. This is a bit.
Just clubbed to death.
I got 3 skeeters on me.
Oh, I have 4 fuelings on me, so...
Yeah, same here. And
I should not have been taking that much damage. I have 4 fuelings with the bone tower shield. That was a bit silly.
Overconfident here.
Alright,
Yep.
wait, buddy.
I actually think I might have
Out of
been got hit
practice.
from behind.
Oh, Johnathan died.
I
Excuse
definitely
me?
did. 3 skeeters. I even switched to my lights around.
Stealing an onion?
Where am I going? Back to... Where's the portal up?
It's at our place. It's on the, it's on the
you're
porch
gonna go.
called Bob 2.
Up 2. Okay.
Just the bow people survived.
up to.
Is that the portal hub?
No, it's at our house on the
At your house, okay.
Yeah, on the stairs.
stairs. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I see it
Okay.
glowing, I think.
Be careful
Yeah.
there, Cyrus.
I'm gonna steal
Well,
some of your foods now.
Yeah, it's in the house, in the boxes under the stairs.
Yeah. Get rested. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we've already been raided. They looked.
That's good.
We had a look at
Up
things, but
2.
didn't get rested properly.
And I died as always from fire.
Fire. Ow. That hurts, guys. Don't do that.
Does this heal me at all?
Alright.
Don't know.
3 more to go. Am I? Oh no, I'm not alone.
Okay.
Nope.
Alright. The kitchen was over here. Just gonna eat some stuff before I head out with only 20 health, butt naked.
And that's good go.
Lox meat.
Ow.
Ear meat. Ox meat, uncooked. Onions. Give 1 health point per tick. Understood. Some more onions, blood bags. No cooked wolf meat, no cooked boar meat. I'll take a cloudberry. Well, I suppose I'll take a turnip. Can I not just eat a turnip? I can't just eat a
No,
turnip. Alright.
You died to another
2
one?
mosquito shots in one go.
Mosquito.
Yeah,
Off we
definitely.
go.
Body.
Take turn.
Mosquitoes.
I just need to get a rest bonus somewhere.
In the house.
Terrible.
25 minutes
You
at
know
our
what?
house.
Yeah, let me go back there.
What time of day is it?
Oh, 4 fuelings are dead. So, that helps.
Bob, can you help me take out the mosquitoes that are camping my body?
I have no idea where you are.
Oh, 2 of them.
No, I'll come out there. I'll do 2 minutes.
You're a buzzing.
One mosquito down. I'm sure they got the other.
I don't suppose anyone has a buke parry on them.
Buke bear? No.
No, sorry.
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't have one handy.
Oh, shaman.
You can also die and then it's gone too.
Feel bad.
No idea.
1 star.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
Sorry, I
board.
tried to help you.
I will be back soon. I just need to get a Western bonus.
Last time I didn't have my shield up, but I still didn't see or hear anything hit me.
Lag.
It's a trip. Yeah.
Let's start with giving Johnathan a move.
Moo. That wasn't bad.
That's one that was too high.
Um,
His mic set up.
I think I'm just gonna wait out the night. You going, Bob?
I will take you. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you'll protect me. Okay.
The village is cleared.
He will say he wants to protect you and then let you die.
No, no, no.
No, we won't.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I know.
That's your buddy.
Over there.
Remember, I
There's
don't
two
run
Cheetos.
as fast as you wish.
No, this is true. It's over this ridge. This is
I
where
think
two
the Cheetos-
skeeters are camping out here.
Yeah, I think the
They're
mosquitoes
they're
are dead.
dead. They're dead.
You sure?
And alive.
Are we collecting anything or we are just exploring?
I have a bee. I don't think we're collecting.
I was
anything
killing. I was killing feelings. Oh, I see a way to destroy your feeling. That's cool.
Hey, there we go. Okay.
Yep.
Because I don't sit on the fire. Got a comfort of 8. And a bit more health now. I can't do a whole lot. It's the one thing that's...
Death. So did
No.
everybody just go and die in the last 5 minutes?
No.
I survived.
I also survived. Ah, I see you.
By being sneaky and staying far away.
Let me hit it. Let me hit it.
Like, careful for locks back there.
Oh. I don't think I'm hitting anything really.
Ah, come here, stupid feeling. Come, help me. Next one.
Oh, whoa, 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 locks. Out of nowhere.
Ow. The locks, don't do that. The locks is protecting the fueling. Bit annoying. Oh.
We have
They're
lost
friends. The Crystal Battle Axe is taking forever. Okay, I finally got a fueling down.
Yeah, the middle mouse button helps a little bit better. Then that stackers them, and then you can do the big one.
Oop. There you go.
I guess we killed out the village now.
Yeah, and more.
Ooh, barley.
There wasn't any Yag out here, was there? Is there more planes there?
There is some stones down here. I will check it out.
Yeah,
No.
because
No, no,
is that
last.
Yag there? You have one here. Yeah, it is. Up here is probably the best way spot to be looking. Not
Yeah.
big planes, is it? You can say
No.
that.
Yep.
Good portal to go to you guys.
And a leech trophy. That is a leech
It's
trophy.
on Rob's fort.
Okay. Not in the portal.
No, on the porch.
Yeah, on the porch of the house.
I'm at home too.
The lag is so bad that I don't even see the things.
That's the fun part.
Hello?
I can still hear giggling.
It's down now.
Nah, I'm going back to the boat.
Yep.
Yeah, this stone doesn't have any.
I'm just going, yeah, that's right here.
We'll get rested.
No, I don't per se need resting.
Is everybody here?
Oh.
I will take the portal down.
Well, that was a bit of fun. I bet they all enjoyed that.
It's a lovely day for sailing. It's always a lovely day for sailing. That's my bias.
Maybe.
It's a nice shot, actually, if you look behind us. We've got Gold Village, filling in the background, Black Forest, meadows, swamp. All we're missing is a big mountain behind all that.
Yeah.
It's a nice spot, though. And quite a big village, actually, and the buildings looked quite intact before we came.
Yeah, then somebody with an axe came around and
I don't know who gave me an axe. Whose idea was that?
Yeah, that was bloody silly. They took on the side of the
Well, I thought, they've got a door, but if I come through the back door, I can make my own doors now. But the Crystal Battle Axe actually requires a level 3 forge to repair. So I have to set up that back up my house.
That's the problem.
Well, we might go and visit the boys again and see if we can get some upgrades on it.
Sorry about that.
you can climb the mountain for frost case.
We have
Yeah.
3 mountains to the northwest.
Yeah, straight in front of us, there's one.
I just saw one pop in behind it. They might even be connected.
Yep.
Could be.
There's there's two. The one on the
Yeah,
left is
still,
even bigger than the one on the right. Unless the
Why
one
is-
on the left is.
Straight in front of us, there's a two big mountain.
Yeah, that's a big chunk.
I'm up for some frost cave hunting.
Yep, I'm good for it.
Yep.
Oi,
There were person that can have this if we die.
Did you just throw out the blood bags?
Yes.
It's a
I
bait
only had
for
one blood bag.
fishy.
So it was
Well,
taking up the space.
Hey.
Yeah, we still need a fishy. I have my Kubo only for a reason. That's why
Yeah,
we
yeah.
go to the mountains, so I can actually shoot something.
Oh goddamn! I forgot my other spears.
Well, I'll set up. We can just take a moment
Okay.
before we run up the mountain.
Doesn't
Go back,
matter.
because I've got to go and dump my inventories full of back.
That's also planes.
I was only to get the flint spears also. I don't want to throw with the good ones.
On the mountain? No. I once had in the Epic Loot, I had a returning spear, which was amazing. I actually managed to throw it off the mountain and it never came back.
Damn.
Yeah, that was like, oh, especially in the middle of my Drake fight.
Yeah, that could be bad.
I don't think I had it though.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Chunky.
Right? Yeah, this is a good mountain. Just need to find a place to park the boat.
I think here actually, right on the left where we are, we can go up there. It doesn't look too steep, has some little shallows on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Right, off to the left of the boat now. See, it's got a little patch of plains halfway up the mountain.
So empty inventory first?
Yeah, and I need
Right.
to pee. I need to go to the toilet.
Just set up
Yeah,
the
me too.
Maybe some people can chop down some trees for the environment. I can't. I have a flint, I have a flint axe still.
I'd give you my bronze axe. My battle axe was any faster. I think I'll hold on to my bronze for a moment. That's a secondary axe.
I don't need to. But just to kill some time until you're back. Might be useful.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Locks.
You're looking
I'm,
dangerous.
I'm missing 2 cores still.
Check the boat.
We
If
got
not-
green guys.
Oh, come on, then.
Into the water. That's good. Nice, easy targets. with the
Also,
water.
the logs on the left. Left and right are logs.
As long as you don't draw aggro, you're fine.
That's why I say it.
Yeah.
Going back getting rested then.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do some portal hopping.
Yeah, same here.
Where is it?
Right, I'm gonna go and get my portal set sorted.
Gonna get repaired.
I'm gonna go get myself another soup.
Good idea. I'm gonna go get a fresh coffee. Have a short toilet break in a few minutes after I've gone through 17 portals.
But
Need to put
I won't be too
portal
long.
over there.
I will be going to get myself a cup of tea. I don't have tea. It'll be a cup of soup today. Because I do need
I
something
made
to
some
keep me
frost
warm.
arrows. Cyrus, for the bone match fight.
Thank you.
There's a couple hundred in there for you.
But I will return shortly. I'll only be a few minutes. The kettle is running a little more empty at the moment, so the less water, the less time it takes to boil. Quite drastically so, all the way up to almost 10 minutes if it's completely full. But why do I hear a mosquito?
How did he get in the house?
I was thinking just exactly that. I heard a bug.
You heard him buzzing around outside, and he actually came in and stunned me. Through the glass window? How can he go through glass?
He didn't come through the door. I was staring at the door the whole time.
Yeah, he didn't come in through the door.
This power shoot.
The floor.
I went upstairs, apparently.
He's upstairs now.
Is there an opening upstairs?
No.
Somebody left the door open.
He came in over the back of my head and I was sitting against the brick wall.
The chimney's behind you, so it could have been with the chimney. He's upstairs.
Perhaps. And he is actually in the direction I heard him come from.
There, he's dead.
Never seen that before, though.
Yeah, neither have I.
Well, distractions aside, it's soup time. I'm gonna go get myself something nice and warm. And something to chill with, because I'm out of tea and tea is my go-to and I need something warm to keep me going. It's a...
Eat more widow.
Either way.
Up another week.
I will be back when the timer hits 10. I probably will, well, yeah. I'll be back before the timer hits 10. I'll see everyone in a minute.
There's one subject that we haven't touched on yet, and it's one that you're supposed to be quite famous for.
Guys,
Sure.
You wouldn't mean birds, would you?
that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
That's a lot of them. Did you go up on the mountain?
I can have my share.
I would mean birds. You haven't had anything interesting to tell us about birds.
No, our harbors, it's the herring gull. This is the first cousin of the herring gull. They're very friendly birds. They
Have you moved around here? Can't find the radar bars.
scavengers. They help to keep our waters clean. And they follow ships for the food that the sailors or passengers throw.
Wasn't the head OX?
The adult birds are the ones with the white heads and white tails.
It's on my face.
Probably. So we can find it all. Great places.
It takes these adults 3 years to get their grown-up suit of clothes. The young ones are brown and mottled. They gather in groups and look each other over, and one male drives off another. But finally, after having considered the matter duly, they begin to pair off. You would mean birds, would you?
Yeah, go for it. I would mean birds.
What did you
haven't
need
had
for the
anything interesting
porcupine?
to tell us about birds.
Iron, needles, and
But everything but the linen. We have the flax, but no artisan table.
iron.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fantastic. What else do we need?
yeah, you need to wait until we are taking down mother for the porcupine.
Yeah, but for now, an iron mace will do. Wood, other scrap, and iron.
Get all yeah, you can get all of that in my place if you want.
Now that's also quite a good.
What's in the house on the...
Also normal wood under the box on the left side, on the right side of the workbench.
Yeah, fine. I have not waited for this before.
Yeah.
Bird in flight and swift in diving for its prey.
Oh, level 3 iron. 4 iron mace.
The peculiar structure of its body
If I find
prevents
some
it from
time
taking a
some
perfect landing.
iron. I'm a bit swamped with time, I think.
Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back along.
During the nesting period, great numbers
Good, that's
congregate on certain isolated islands.
No, I think they've fully stacked.
Do we want to sleep maybe?
Nope.
Or stay
This
here?
island alone,
I'm in
more
the
than
mountains.
6,000 come annually.
It's already here.
Rob, you have a bonus mace now.
But we can go back if
To some trick of nature, it appears that
Yeah.
a perfectly good suit ought to wear a long beak, sporting a
We
fishing
can go to the mountain and not down.
Oh no, I'm also over here.
Me,
I'm
I'm in the mountain.
I'm sitting
I'll
right
be
here.
fine, man.
I'm here with Gubin.
Yeah, okay.
He needed someone to take over the drink.
No, I didn't. I was just taking out the wolf before on the train. I had it.
Did I sleep?
Sleeping or what?
I'm okay.
I can put 5 early bed in the living room.
I can go back and sleep if you want.
I'm ready. Nice couple of points.
Yeah, make a minute switch.
Soon these young will reach adulthood,
Every move like
and like their parents, will lift their heavy bodies from their perches, and after several rapid strokes of their wings, level off in an environment where they are fitted.
Sleeping with a crystal bed like that's really fulfilling.
It is, and it's really relaxing.
I don't know if Goldcoin is back already.
She's not.
Oh. I'm going. Got to pick up a seat, didn't she?
That could be a problem.
Well, Okay, that's when you're going to sleep.
Relaxing the eyes.
Actually, it's really cool.
It's almost like 30 seconds. Yeah, rotate is 30 seconds and then rotate.
Not too late. I hope there's a ton of beds
I really like
being made, I see. Made myself a cream of asparagus and a hot stove. Spoon in my soup. I felt like something nice and creamy.
Because it's becoming night, it's not becoming day. But
Oh.
we can't sleep because bored.
Oh,
Board's awake.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Good stuff.
Having a slumber party.
Yeah.
So we're party in the living room. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sleeping time.
Oh, wait, we got the fancy bed.
Oh, the other
Okay, so is
the home bed upstairs, of course.
So you're in the mountains. Is there anything good up there?
Not so far.
Oh, we need a boss cave. That's the Batman. Needs the black armor.
Cream of
Because
asparagus soup.
I'm okay.
Quite lovely, actually.
Do we leave the portal here? Oh, there's another one.
That
No,
it's
okay.
exactly the spot I should have made
Go and get a repair on.
hours and hours ago.
Alright, let's go.
Mosquito.
That is exactly what I should have made hours and hours ago.
How did I miss him? He was right there.
Maybe because I won't just in front of her. Now I can
The
finally
stream has ended too.
with an iron mace.
The boss is probably live at this point. I'm out of stamina and food.
Ah, come on.
Damn it, I died.
Already? Wow.
Yeah, there came a
Poor-
wolf from behind.
Do you
Wolf
think
got
he
you.
just throws himself at enemies and then is surprised that he died?
Oh,
No, I got stunned by the wolf. I didn't know. I didn't
Ah.
get to kill him.
Guys, where have you gone?
Up the
The
mountain.
mountain. Well, I'm trying to, but my stamina is kind
Right,
of...
should I leave my portal down here then?
yes,
Yes.
man.
I have my portal with me, so I will put this one on top of the mountain. When we find a close case, I will put up my portal. So we always have 2 portals. At least 1 active. That's a good idea, I guess.
Right, there's a portal back at the boat. Better guess back to my cabin.
So
Let's
yeah,
make sure we don't fall to the same fate, shall we?
Can you please put the portal down again?
There's a portal down at the boat. Oh. Goober needs your portal by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find his body.
We're at his body right now.
Ah, yeah. Alright, I will put it down.
I got out of the portal
It's,
and wolf jumped me.
The portal is connected now.
Yeah, I'm there. In a sec. Thanks.
You know what I should do? I should actually properly lag on turn stream. Whoops is
What's my jump skill?
There's one more down in the mouth.
29, that's why I'm going so slow on the
There we
mountain.
go. Going
Yes,
up on my
yes,
phone.
brakes are here.
Brakes are here. Woohoo, got the one at the top.
I think I hit it. Yes, I hit it. Woohoo! Low skill level 3. that box. Oh, I don't have stamina. It's throwing me off.
Oh, there's a
I
cave.
knew making soup was gonna bring the grumble back. Everything
Yeah,
does,
that's a cave.
but at the same time,
Not quite.
soup is so nice.
I still need to kill a stone golem.
Oh god, there's a wolf down here, I think.
I'm not afraid of a wolf.
Yeah, I'm only saying, when you prepare. I am not afraid of the wolf either. It's only when it stuns me. It can go bad.
Oh, I fully upgraded silver armor, so
Yeah, I'm still in troll armor.
I
There's
still don't have a helmet.
an iron armor set somewhere in a box.
Yeah.
Just noticed I'm still wearing pearl armor as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hit it. Yay.
Wolf behind you.
Behind who?
Oh,
I cannot see the name.
Oh, we're gonna catch
Was it
him.
awful surprise? Walking along, not a care in the world, and attacked by space itself.
Who
And I
died?
hit 5 instead of R.
Oh, you died.
Now, stone golem.
Oh,
show
bird.
yourself.
Bird.
Hmm?
If you make it like you throw it on your mouse button, the middle of mouse button, it's easier.
Oh,
What are
somebody
we
has,
doing? Are we going in?
has a stack breaker on them they can use for pets.
Nope.
Nobody has a stack breaker?
No?
Alright.
No,
Not
but I
with
have an
me.
axe.
Are we waiting on Bird? She can't get her.
No, I'm here.
She
My
can.
fault. That's
She
my
came
fault.
through.
Oh. You
She's here.
nice.
It's a fairly quick trip now that I have the bed moved. Oh, I should eat though, even if that's a bit of a threat. With only 20 health.
Ooh, new item. Yay.
Oh, this is gonna
Um,
be a problem. Got it.
I'll just wildly swing my bat around with my thing and maybe we'll hit one.
Oh, you saw it.
A big bunch,
But
a big bunch of stuff has just tumbled down. I saw ice falling. Right, so that's without a stack breaker.
Oh, elves down here. 3 of them. Yeah, that's why I wanted the stack breaker. Oh, and a cultist.
Yeah, don't push.
Don't push.
yeah, push him.
Two killed.
This isn't so bad.
Humans just decided he's gonna die. What are you doing? Fists?
Everyone else is fighting wolves. I'm fighting bat.
Alright.
Oh, come on.
Can I
That's one.
please have my spears
It's
back?
accidental.
Well, stop throwing them.
No, I won't.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 spears.
Want to pick up his up.
Another
I
bat.
have no.
We got both. Nice.
There's no point in bringing that along, is there?
Alrighty.
Oh, I picked up a spear.
Yeah,
A level
Yes.
3 flint spear.
yeah, just both of me. That is the one I'm thrown when I'm outside.
Oh, jeez. I found an elf.
Help.
No stamina.
Oh, just hit photo legs and then I fall down again.
Phew. Oop. Stamina runs out quick.
Ah, got the
Back
bat.
somewhere. Goodbye, Gooben.
Yeah, they are down here. Nothing down here. But the bats.
There's a door here.
This isn't the right way.
Found the door. Let's go in. Oh, there's nothing here.
Yeah, that was what I said. There was nothing down there.
I kept falling down.
What about in there?
Nothing.
Damn.
Are you down here?
Ah, I found Ulls and Cultists again. So some spear throwers and shooters.
Oops.
I'm doing. Been lurking on it for a while.
Another
4%
cultist
battery.
coming.
In we go. Oh, this is the dead end.
Yeah, okay, that's a good axe.
Done that. Oh, cultist trophy. I want it. Put a bomb.
Number-
Oh, got a cultist trophy. Cool.
Oh, I want it.
I just stole my spears again.
I have no spears.
Nothing.
Johnathan,
Yes.
spears, please.
What? Well, it's not my fault.
Just turn out to loot
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I jumped into the middle of them, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I want some claws, because then I can make a little standing pole thing.
I have
Yeah.
2 on me if you want.
They don't come out of the.
I don't get
No, they don't come out of these things when you break them.
how.
So
No, no.
How have I got myself this in position? There's stairs down over here. There is.
I already
It's
have
rabbit.
4 bronze. That's enough this morning, right? That's a lot of shots. 5 bronze.
Nice.
Goodness,
I have no idea where we are. Is anybody in charge around here?
Nope.
Been
You
Been
are.
everywhere, yeah?
Uh, just walking around.
Don't think so.
Yeah, this one had nothing.
Nothing up there. Are we finished in here? What?
Looks like it. Unless there's anything off to the right here.
Don't know where
No,
he
Rob.
is.
Rob just stealing all the... Thanks, Rob.
Had auto loot turned off. Did we go down this one? I don't hear bats,
Dunno,
so
let's find
I'm
out.
thinking we did.
Yeah, this has been gone. It's been done.
Yep.
It's double down, actually. Whatever was down there has gone as well.
But we came from a different direction down there.
I guess.
So, do we have a special box where we put all the cave stuff in?
I don't.
We not just put the metals on the boat.
Or just...
What the hell? It didn't connect.
I'm sure there's an empty box here somewhere. Ah, there's an empty box. Hold on. Cave stuff. Right. So you get one of this.
Oh,
Here's where I am. I found an empty box where I put all the cave stuff in. This one.
I don't have a pickaxe which can chop obsidian. Anyone got one?
Yeah.
Nope.
Do you have an iron pickaxe? Okay.
Yeah, then.
Can I have some obsidian? I just want to have a little upgrade on my workbench.
Yeah. There you go.
Thanks, that's more than enough.
I know. I was looking for it myself. For a workbench upgrade.
Yeah. Just have it nice and shiny at level 4.
Yeah.
Um,
Or level 5.
is it 5? Yeah, it's 5 then. 5 next, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I can't remember if it goes up to 7. That workbench.
Yay, going for 14 in my house.
I had to get another long life milk out. My last one went bad. I wasn't using it that much though. Fairly good portion of my milk usage is dedicated to tea. When I ran out of Yorkshire tea and only had herbal left, my usage of milk went absolutely down the drain with it.
You got an egg up here.
But it occurred to me that I was drinking hot chocolates without milk for the past few days. So,
I'd say cook it.
cracked open another long life.
I'll feed this for a while. I think we should
Be good for another week or two, which will tide me over until I get my fresh milk at least.
good high protein.
One of the curses I've had is that I'll open long life and then the next day or two I will go get.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll open long life and then immediately I'll go get
Steak.
more regular milk, fresh milk. But then, of course, once I've got I will have 2 things in my fridge then, fresh milk and long life. And of course, which one am I going to use? Side by side, I'm always going to pick the fresh milk. But you end up then with long life just going bad, which seems like it's a waste. At the very least, it's not like it's super
Probably
expensive.
another one around
but
that mountaintop there.
I just feel like a bit of a... I hate wasting food. I do it way more than I should, because I buy things I want to cook, and then I don't end up actually cooking them. Food has to be the right mood, and the only exception to that is steak. Steak always puts you in a good mood and doesn't require one.
sure I had a box of
Cooking
heads.
with spinach, though, I normally do it a lot with breakfasts, but if I'm not feeling like a full breakfast, I don't cook with spinach.
Hello.
If I don't have a full breakfast for the entire week, spinach has gone bad.
And here comes the night.
Ooh, I can make ice cream now.
Some drinks up over the tower.
Yeah, somebody has one of my spears. But I'm not in the mountain yet, so.
Not me this time.
Me neither.
Ah, I'm fine.
I
Wait.
got him from here. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's a long distance shot.
Doesn't matter, I can always make a new one.
Yeah, has anybody taken a look at these planes yet?
Ooh, bow skill 5. Nice. I'm getting good at this.
I don't think anybody has been down there, Jonathan.
Other than when we
Look,
parked the boat.
looking at the planes.
It's almost nighttime, so then I better need to go back to sleep.
Well, it doesn't look like much. Just a strip of stuff.
All you really need is a Stonehenge with a Vigvisor.
Yep.
Shall we sleep before continuing on the mountain?
Oops. Jonathan's stream just dropped.
Yeah, it did.
Oh no!
I'm fixing it.
Did you all go back?
Yep.
All right,
Yeah, but-
we should be back up again.
Yes, you are.
Sorry.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
Good stuff.
I gotta sleep before we continue on the mountain.
Yeah, wait up, Sing. I just need
I'm
to
in
get
bed.
out of
Am
the
I still logged in? Am I still
Yeah.
logged in according to your guys' maps? Oh, that's odd. Because actually, I had to restart the net. Okay, you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Day 483.
Apologize if I've been a little quiet. I'm actually just really enjoying this soup. Creamy soups are the absolute best.
Let's see.
I've
let's-
never had a cream of asparagus before, but I'll 100% be getting more of that.
Portal and the portal hub.
It's a shame it's canned because the canned stuff,
I do.
canned stuff is
Let's,
great for
let's,
storage, right?
I hope you
But I've been going through a lot of my pantry food since I've been sick.
up next to.
Still am,
which currently
because I don't have a lot of food in the house and I've not been shopping
Yeah,
and
I
left.
know.
Not got a lot of food in the house and left and I've not been shopping. So, canned soups and frozen meats it is until I go shopping.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for children and I will.
But it is such a nice soup. It is a shame it's canned
Didn't have
because
enough,
canned stuff does cost a little a little more. Sorry, it's still cheap.
Here.
I like $1 a can, but it's $1
Yes.
per serving as opposed to instant mixed soup,
Mountain top
which is 50 cents a serving.
up there.
Double the price for the same amount.
No.
There's still some
But-
soup.
Probably a nicer soup.
Yeah, there is.
And it does last. Well, I mean, powdered soup is probably fine, honestly, to keep forever. Do either really have
It's
much
almost
of a use by
guaranteed
day?
this has something. Oop, Drake. Jump board. Come on, get up the hill.
Are we moving out? Looks like it.
Yeah, now trying to find another cave.
Yeah, the spear in my hand.
Ah, I
Nope.
finally found a
Behind
stone
you.
golem. Finally, here it is. Come on, buddy, hit me.
Stuck in the rock.
Yeah.
There you go. Got him.
So,
Come, follow me.
The spear, the tossed, got to disappear. Maybe it's stuck in the rock also.
What are the chances there's a Yagli spawned at the far side of that lake to the north?
Um, 1 or 0?
Come on.
Yeah, that could be.
Why are we up here again? We're looking for caves, right?
We're looking for caves. Yep.
Woo! I killed my stone golem. Oh, and of course there's a drake.
Congrats.
Yay!
Yeah, that's right. Drakes.
No trophy. Alright. Kubo, let's go.
Wolf.
There's a house up there. Not that we need. Not that we need.
Wolf.
something.
Gregor, behind you. Wolf. I have no stamina.
I will be here for a little bit. Kill him with a
Drag
drake.
him to the skeletons. There you go.
It'll take a little while.
We're all melee. We don't have a bow with us.
Kubo we can use for serpents and drake. With wooden arrows. That's what we talked about.
You're a wolf.
I don't have it. I'm gonna go hardcore melee. I'm gonna chop down a drake one day.
Oh, the skelly got the wolf. That's nice. That's nice.
The skellies are easy to take out, and the wolf.
Oh,
But
I got killed by an egg.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's fun.
look over the side here.
Oh, bored.
Mm. I picked up the egg and it smacked me in the face, apparently.
That looks like it. Yeah, you've become the egg.
There's a spawn inside. And there's a skelly on top. That's shooting arrows. Nope. It's a melee.
Whoa.
I see a cave.
I don't know why.
I mean, I know it's not like
Cyrus?
look,
Straight over there.
it's a bit much.
Let's go to it.
With the connection with everyone online, I am probably the furthest away. I'm losing out the fight
I'm a little bit behind.
severely with this, but it's still fun.
It's
I'm here to tag along and have a good time. I'm not here to
Guys,
throw
follow.
100,000% perfect the game.
Find
I'm
the
just
game.
here to have fun.
You just come back up here, Alex.
I don't mind dying. I've only logged in. This is the third week, I think. The fourth week.
Okay,
Yeah,
Cyrus
finally.
and I are at a cave.
Get smacked in the face because I can't see what's actually running at me to kill me. I mean, so be it.
I don't think we're gonna get this one.
Here. Yep.
Ah, I had a fight. Nice. Another stone golem. Come here, buddy. Let's fight.
It's always down.
Ruben, get it.
Oh. Bye. It lagged as I threw my spear.
I suppose we'll just have to wait.
So that spear is gone. What the hell? It didn't die.
Oh, good one. Got it. think
Oh,
I've touched
Wolf.
it yet.
That was
Wolf
actually a lovely soup. I'm definitely gonna get cream of asparagus again.
underneath us.
Yeah. It's not anymore. There's another wolf over there, I thought.
No, I did say earlier I don't
It was up at a cave.
I don't have a lot of drive to
Don't
play Valheim solo, and that does
What
still
about,
stick. I really do struggle to find motivation to play the game.
Somebody died.
Once I've played the game,
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody died. You're right. Where's
Lord?
Board?
no,
She's dead in the here.
It's right there.
Lord, I will set up the portal there.
thank you.
Yeah.
Second.
But I did
Yeah,
explain a little
put up
earlier.
one. Just look for Ruben over there.
I struggle to play this game solo.
Go for Kuben. I'll take it.
Once you've played the game enough times that you
I
can,
just wanted to you can through.
you know, it's still fun.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, but
Over here, behind you.
thank you.
He didn't put it up in front of the hill.
Another Drake here.
Oh, Gibbon.
Where else does it go to this?
I
Cuban.
think so.
I want a
Yeah.
trophy.
Come here. I've got a spear. I thought that. Stand still.
What's that?
I've got a spear.
Nice. Thanks.
Ah,
I
great.
hear a drake.
Right. 2 eggs, but I have an egg.
Well, Johnathan, you wanted to kill one million.
Oh, it lagged. God
I've
damn.
been trying, but it's not easy.
It's not easy when it lags out.
No.
Mm.
I was signaling right at it and just
I
lagged.
see people fighting stuff, so I'm just gonna hold my spear up and pray.
So I'm down
Rob,
to
come here.
2 flint spears now.
Up there.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's dead, I think.
Nope, no, it's still there.
Yeah.
No, I
I'm
think,
gonna
I
have
think
to-
bow and arrow is probably the better thing for her. Oh, I almost got it. Smacked it once, I think. Ooh. Shiny. There's a well over there.
Yeah.
I think if anyone else has their
There's a
weapon
cave
out or
down here
drawn,
If you want.
There's a drake here.
I just need to hold my shield up.
He just smacked it.
I did. That arrow just actually got stuck in the ice clump.
Damn. I need a lot of more spears. Oh well, when we go for mother, I need at least all of my spaces filled up with spears.
Get a harpoon. Harpoon.
Yeah. It's not gonna cut it.
You can't lose a harpoon.
Yeah, I know, but it's not gonna make that much damage on mother. Is it?
Ah, John, go for it.
I think it spanks it back as well. Little board. Somebody
don't-
protect board.
God.
It's about to pop it again. This is the most lagged out wolf ever. Okay. Got it. I can hear another one or not.
That one I could actually see.
Oh, I found a little
I
house.
was just facing the wrong way.
Put it up, board. I'm gonna put up portal right in front of your body. It's just called Guben in the portal hub.
Oh, I have one of your spears. A level 4 one.
Nice.
I'll give it back later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do you see that little house where I am?
Hugger.
Yeah.
Ruben, do you see it?
Don't know where you are.
Yeah, but I am. There's a little box. I put it in there.
No,
It's in the box now.
just keep it. on you.
I don't want it. It takes inventory space that I need.
Yeah, but like, you come to after I have killed the port with a body.
There's another ice cave down here on the right.
I do wonder if everyone else sees the same thing I see, or if I am just holding my shoot up the wrong way.
In the portal hub bot.
Okay.
Ah, stone golem. Where are you?
No, Bob too?
Oh, wait.
Ah,
Don't
let's
kill
go.
it. Don't kill it.
Up here, where I'm at.
I want
The,
in.
the portal hub. Not at that place, but at the portal hub where the boss are.
I'll have
I
to
also have-
remember how to get back there.
Oh, that's fine.
Just mark it, Bob 2.
Yeah, I'm coming after you, Bond.
Sean, you can't use a pickaxe because that's not an axe.
Lordy.
Where you at?
Oh, that's right. I'm not allowed to use
Over
it
here.
extensively, am I?
No,
Hey.
Issue there.
over here. The other side, Bond. Oh, you jumped through it again.
The problem here is a little bit that I have
Why
no
are we
stamina.
doing it here? This is a
Thank
really
you.
bad spot, Bob.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut it away. Come here, buddy. Come on, follow me.
Somebody wanna? Well, I think the Drake's having a go at the golem as well. Oops.
Then I need to go up there.
Yeah, it's Bob 2 on this on your portal now, Gearband.
Yeah, I know.
Straight ahead.
Hold on.
Down, it's a little cab.
Ah, still no trophy.
There
Down
you
here?
will find your spears.
In here?
Turn or the
No,
above.
down here.
I need another stone golem.
I don't know
I'm
where you
not
are.
giving up until I have a
Look
trophy.
at the map.
Ah, I see another
Oh,
one.
all the way down there, Bob.
Come here, buddy.
Yeah.
What?
All right,
Did
yeah,
you pick out
can-
this cave?
Here's your spear.
There's a wolf on this way.
There's a wolf and a golem.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the wolf to die and then I will kill the golem.
I can't open this
Alright,
box.
come here, buddy. Come here. Come on,
Wasn't able to either.
follow me.
Can't even destroy it, Bob.
Uh,
So I can't get my spear. It's lagged out.
Stack
Yeah,
it, Bob.
wait. The chest isn't even giving damage numbers?
Nope. There's no spear in there. Fuck it.
I'm really gonna skip.
Mhm.
Still no trophy. Alright,
We're also
Next
coming
one.
out to the mountain again. Rob still had a cave.
I have 2 caves
So
marked.
we might go. We can go and do those as it gets dark. It's getting evening.
oh yeah,
I
sure.
don't think. I don't think we're gonna have any more.
That's well bet.
golems unless it's up there.
I'll head to it and you can come to me.
Yeah. Oops.
Oops. Straight ahead. Whoop. What the
That's
hell's
wolf.
hitting me?
Look out, there's a wolf inside the mountain. It lagged in there.
We've got a bigger problem with Drex at the moment.
Just ignore it. They won't give up, but
3. I've got 3. I've got 3.
Oh, another Drake.
At least I've got Goob a little louder now, because I will admit, he was turned down for some reason and I couldn't hear a single thing he was saying before.
Right, I'm going to move towards Bob.
He's a little more audible now, thankfully.
Rob, I mean.
Yes.
Straight up.
Ah, we just have to go
Ruben,
south.
go straight up. Go straight
Yeah,
up.
I know. There's a wolf here. Come over here.
Come on, stupid stamina.
Ah, I also see a cave.
I got a wolf.
I see a cave.
Oh.
Is the Bob 2 portal free?
Believe so.
Thanks.
It should be
Nope.
unless someone left it open in the other side.
No, Guben has opened Bob 2 here at the cave.
Can you change it to Guben? So I can use
Yeah.
my own portal?
Yeah, you can. It was on to everybody could get back.
Oh,
It's
that's
changed.
fine, because I also found a cave here.
It's changed.
Alright, cool. I will set up when I deal with these twigs. I will set up my portal and then we can do
And there's another one. There's another one right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it to Guben 1. It's at my place, just besides the one from your place. Then you can get up here.
Jonathan, are we doing this cave or the other one?
Yeah, I'm on my way
Okay.
to where most people are.
The Goobin 1 portal is in that other. Yeah, okay. It's in the.
Cave, so,
I know which one it is now. I thought it was going to be a cross-country trek.
yeah, here I
I
am.
think I've just realised where it is, where they all are.
But
the
Bob,
big-
if you
Twigs are gone now.
Let me just go. Is this portal okay? Can I go through it and come back?
yeah, you can.
To Google one.
It's my portal, but you just go through it and go and take Bob 2 if you want to go over there.
Yeah, Bob 2 is also set near a portal.
You just need to go for a spin in the portals.
I need to make some arrows again.
There are arrows in the arrow box in the house under the stairs if you want.
There's a tree here. I can only use wooden arrows anyway.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I
Is
think
those
there-
there too?
We have a lot of wooden arrow in that box. That's what I'm using.
Yeah, but I wasn't really planning on going back.
Yeah, okay.
I'll just make them here.
Down the stairs. Down the stairs. And straight out. Then you get to Bob 2.
Alright, I'm going in a cave. So if anyone wants to join, it's Bob 2.
If you want to go over there.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Right.
Need to rest up first.
I have 77 arrows again, that's good. And a bunch of crap that I don't need. Just going on the mountain.
I have an egg! I can't teleport!
Maybe I should also just throw the level 4 flint spear down the mountain.
Nope. Don't do that.
Alright, I'm also resting.
I'm outside
Are we
the
in the
cave.
cave or not? Oh, we're here. Okay.
It's the other cave you're in now.
Oh, good one. There you go.
But I think the others are
See
at
two
the other
doggies?
cave.
Oh,
Yeah, but I guess it's fine if we split it up, right?
yeah, it's okay. We don't need 7 people in a cave.
No, that's the lag is too much.
All right,
There are some puppies to the left.
who's out the cave the fastest?
Oh yeah, I'll tell
Who's
myself.
on my team now? me
Given
came
me
Where
Oh,
did
it's
you
good.
go, Bob?
outside because both parents said there was puppies outside, but
Yeah, that's the other portal.
the other portal, yeah. Alright, let's go.
Right, we're ready for this?
Yeah, let's go.
Of course they have bats straight away.
Yeah.
Ooh, an elf. Right, come here, buddy.
This is not a great one.
Oh. Well, bats. My axe is so ineffective against the bats.
Yeah. What about another axe
Not one.
then?
Hey, you
Well,
can
what am
use
I going to do
normal.
with a different axe?
The bronze
Yeah,
axe
I-
is a little bit
It's
faster,
still
I have
a bit slower
but there's nothing on this side anymore.
yeah, every axe is slow.
Like the mace also doesn't really work on this. So basically just go up,
Go left.
left, right.
Well, I always go left first. I mean,
I'm always running.
Oh, I found Ulz. Come here, buddies.
I don't know.
Fight me.
I don't know. Oh,
You didn't go
we've
left.
got
No, he hit
Rob
me the other
Burton's
way
in with
around.
us as well. 2 bowmen.
done?
Lovely.
Yeah.
Alright, here's nothing else. Yeah, I thought you were going left. Well, then I go right. Ah, that's the hero.
Yeah, over here.
Freeways.
Yeah.
I'm sure I
They're
hit that
flying
bet
too
16 times.
Yeah, they're flying too low. I can't get them.
Oh, 3 doggies over with me.
But I quite like to have a
cool.
spear.
Come here, buddy.
This is a really long cave.
Yeah, it is. There's a door at the other end.
Right. That's definitely, yeah, I like to do that. Oh,
Come
there's
on,
a
Bat.
claw. What? Love that.
I can't
How
even
many
punch
claws?
it.
There's 3 claws, isn't there? Or a standing,
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a door straight
first.
down here.
Oop.
And there's
I'll look at my
a...
spear later.
Let's just
Hold
Oh,
on.
I've got a
Back
backup.
cave.
I don't normally throw them, but I figured the stealth damage might have been worth it.
I got it with
Other
a big
door.
axe.
Oh,
Built, probably. Yep, that's built is coming.
Oh.
We lost board. There she is.
I might be enjoying this axe. Oh,
There's a doorway over here.
that's still alive.
Fortress. In here.
I got an issue.
There's a fire cultist
Yeah,
that's
very
coming
good.
from behind. Right here.
Don't see it.
Out
There
the
it is.
door.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Oh, and down. Okay.
Ah, there's another L.
2 ways to go? 1 way? Nope, this one continues. This side continues.
Ah, I
Nice.
have
Oh.
a stairs down here.
Bats.
Well, that's a lot.
Most. Damn bats.
Right, where you at, Bob?
The other side.
Okay, we got everything up here worth having? Oh, there's another claw. Love that. There's
Another
actually
way
a
up?
door here that's closed.
Dead end? It's a dead end. Yep.
There's also a claw here. I'm taking the canvas here, so you can take the claws.
This goes up.
Right,
Oh,
let's go down
Johnathan.
that.
Johnathan.
We-
Stands-
You've got it up, we've got it down.
Yeah, I got 2 claws for you.
Cool. Yeah, no, I've got 3 claws now, thanks.
It's
It's
back
not
to
one
the
of
Yeah,
those
but
times.
if you collect all the claws, then I can collect all the feathers. We share a little bit of the load
Here's a door.
for
Yeah,
inventory
well, I'm not picking up there.
purposes.
Yeah, I'm going and picking up here. If you want the claws.
We have a few L's.
I want to hear.
Oh, I'm dead. Nice. Thanks, Johnathan.
I think the
Oh.
axe kind of works.
I was at 5%. Yeah, because there's
Yeah, I
silver
see
in it.
that.
Very unimpressive cave so far.
I was
This
a
was-
coward out.
The one we are in is pretty good.
What the hell? Can't get this.
Alright, I'm also going down.
Empty. Got that one.
Oh, we've done a loop.
Oh, there's nothing down here.
Yeah, I think so.
No, there's nothing there. Except death.
I really hope we can make those
Oh.
stone walls eventually. They were really cool.
Yeah.
And these floors, I really like those.
I think we have another down here. Jeez. Almost felt
We
that.
haven't.
Oh, welcome
done
back,
that.
George.
We
I
have
have
no.
never-
That's even deeper. Let's go.
Let's...
Where are you guys? I'm lost.
Oh,
Oh, we've
I'm
gone-
jumping up with that stamina.
It's only
Okay,
bats
Hang
down
on, hang
here.
on, Gooben. Gooben, wait.
Yeah, it's only bats.
Can I get only bats?
I see
Yeah.
crystal down here, so we haven't been down this one.
Bat and
Oh.
crystals.
Could have just stayed down there.
That's
Back down we go, though.
Are you coming down? or-
And a
Oh, no.
doorway.
Door. Yeah, it's a doorway also.
I'm just nosing. Here's Bob. Hey, Bob. Is there anything down? No, you said there was only bats, so.
Yeah, bats and some.
Golems?
Nope.
Oh, crystals.
I want to go them.
Bob, as soon as you're on bats, don't you have a
Yeah.
on clubs? Don't you have a
No,
stag
I
break?
don't have a club. A stack breaker.
This the worst
That's too bad.
cave.
Alright, we got him. But there's nothing else, right?
Unbatted.
Ooh, I have 56 crystal already. Nice.
Bob, did you want the pills?
Yes, any crystal. Alright, I'm done here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thing I picked up.
Yeah.
It looked like you picked them up.
Yeah, I have
That's all.
50. I have
There's
50.
another way up here.
I threw them over the side, just to.
Yeah,
And a
because
way up.
Full of.
Batman needs the black.
Two ways
armor
up.
suit, right?
Who?
Alright, we've
That-
done
that
all
one.
this.
Bob.
Also this side?
Yeah,
There's
nothing there.
There's nothing here.
I like the black.
There's two ways up.
Windward armor.
But it's
also.
full
Does
of
anybody
us.
remember where we came from?
Yeah,
Yeah, of
outside.
course. I will just put all the famous here in
Yeah.
Bob's house.
Try up here.
Can't you find it? Just here, Jonathan.
Just one pick a way to go.
Ah,
Oh,
Oop.
daytime.
Gruben, where did you go? You
Up.
went straight
We've
to a
just
wall.
glitched through the wall.
Yeah.
No, I'm up.
No, you glitched to a wall. Oh, here, this way. You really look like you were just glitching through a wall.
I ran back and up.
You have to do this side. Because I see Chris.
Yeah, we haven't been down there. It was a
Cave.
magic show.
Oh, there's a nice wall here.
Ooh, I
That's
didn't
not
know that. Oh. Oh, that didn't go very far, did it?
Way down.
Alright, that's all I guess.
Looked like he jumped to the floor there.
Should I be concerned that I actually don't remember how to get back out?
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been down here.
We haven't been down there.
I'm not rested, so I'm gonna rest for a little bit.
Yeah, we've been down here.
There's still some crystal.
Okay, well, there's nothing here except lots and lots of
Okay,
crystal.
then. Okay,
I like crystal.
So I'll grab all that.
this is
A
it.
bunch of windows. I can still crystallize.
Yeah, this is the way out.
Alright, I'm rested. Yay. Well, you picked
I
up all the
think we
crystal.
got everything then.
Yeah.
Will you take my portal with me?
I'm still in the cave at least. No.
Oh, I'm okay. Go get you rested. I'll be okay. Yeah.
Jonathan,
We'll
can you-
wait outside
can
for
take,
you.
take my portal because I have to go in 10 minutes.
Oh, right. I'll carry it with me. Yeah.
I'll just go back safely to my house after I filled up the heaven box.
Yeah. Where's the boat?
Okay.
Boat is here.
Yeah, down there somewhere.
There's a box with crystal, yes.
But I
thank
think
you.
we've done this mountain now, haven't we?
Actually,
Nope,
didn't
there's
know
one
that the
more
braziers
ice
counted
cave
as a
right
fire.
here.
I thought they would have counted as a lighting source, same as a sconce or a torch. I didn't
We
think
will.
they would have given you the fire buff.
We're just waiting on torch.
Pretty worth remembering.
Yeah.
Gotta wait for cloud
I
save
am
to finish.
coming over to you then.
There we
Mort,
go.
this is an interesting run you're having on your stream, by the way.
The other save or?
One you were on earlier today.
No map.
I've been wanting to do it for the longest time, but I kind of fell out a little bit with Valheim. I just lost the
No map
motivation
is
to play it
stretchy
solo.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, you also stream board.
There she is.
Then I need to put her stream up also.
Jonathan, are you here?
Oh, I forgot to empty out.
Yeah, I'm in the chat. I'm in voice. I'm just
What
running around.
happened yesterday in the end of your stream? I missed it.
Well, I sailed off to an island on the other side of the water, and then I sailed back again because there wasn't anything there except Black Forest. So we didn't do anything super exciting. We got kind of prepped up because I'm going to go and find 10 iron first. Because I think on the no map, if we're going to be nomadic, just having the longboat is a really good idea. So we just was kind of a chill stream.
It was a good stream.
Didn't do too much. Yeah, did some food prep and chopped some wood and leveled up all the stuff I had.
I've still got
Well,
no idea
I'm
how
off.
to manage map
Thank
stuff.
you very much, buddy. That's fun.
Sorry, what did you say, Lord?
Just still that I have no idea how to do map navigation across bodies of water at the moment. I feel like I have a lot of theories, but it's gonna just all come crashing down the moment I get one thing wrong.
Yes. Yeah, that's so on my second stream I did a sail around or a walk and then continuing with sailing around the island. I missed one little river which I was supposed to go into and I kind of got
No, but you can take down your portal.
backtracks.
Yeah.
And
Alright,
that fixed
well.
it, but
Have fun.
What,
Till next time.
about Johnathan?
alright, see you later, Bob. Thanks for hanging out. I'll take care of your portal.
Bye
We can
bye.
put it down. We can put it down at the next cave.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's this way.
It's this way.
What is that?
Throw them on you.
Where do I have?
Do you have the same
How
problem,
do I
Paul?
get a rack tunic?
Look out, Wolf behind you.
Yeah, I see him. But he's lagged out. Oop.
I am trying to catch up.
So is he. Oh, stuck in a hole.
Yeah, but I was only trying to protect your back this time.
I have to fix my stream stuff really quick. My chat and everything else is disconnected because they're all based on web plugin stuff. I have to just refresh them to bring them back up to date. As well as my bot going on holiday every time I disconnect, so bear with me just a quick second. I see the wolf.
Oh, there are two down here. Oh, the drakes.
Got it.
2 drakes too.
Yeah, but the wolf is still alive, I think. Just you look out.
I can't tell if that's a wolf or a tree. I think it's a tree, the fact that it's swayed side by
There,
side.
lay again.
Put up the portal again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, forgot. You should go to it now, but that's to my home.
Yeah,
Bob,
but if you're
I
gonna
don't-
get Jonathan over here, you need actually.
Yeah,
to,
I don't know if
Change it to
Jonathan has
Bob
taken
2.
Bob's. Yeah, I don't know if he has taken Bob 2 down
He did.
over there. Yeah.
I just watched him on
I've
stream.
just
take it
taken
down.
Bob 2 down, as I was going to start walking with it towards you guys. Bob, so what do you
Yeah.
want to do? Put Bob 2 up again?
Yes.
Yeah, just leave it and leave it clean. Then you can jump over here.
But no, I'm not going to leave it. Bob told me to take it with me.
Yeah, I can give him a new one. I have enough finding
No.
for it. Then you can
No.
get over here.
you're
That's
not
not the
that
point.
far away. We wait for you when you run over here.
Yeah, just hang on then.
Yeah.
Right, Bob 2 is
Okay.
up. Who wants to use it?
We're all
Nobody.
here.
It was for you, man.
Well, why do I have to put Bob 2 up again? Take
It
it
was
down.
for you.
Yeah,
Where are
do
you
that.
guys?
We're
All right,
waiting out
I'm on-
here
I'm on my way
next
over
game.
to you guys then.
I will actually go through a voice to you so I can.
No spear, board. Yes? I did. I just saw you message that says anyone have a spear. Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I threw them at you, so you picked them up, I think.
Was I muted when I said all of that?
Cyrus?
Yeah.
Because I've been terrible. I've been
That's
juggling
the
my
only
mutes
problem we have.
actually in reverse, where I toggle stream off,
He's got a
it's caught on,
freak
in
incoming.
reverse as well. So,
Isn't it,
Oh.
Board?
so I
Animal?
guess I'll just go over the. Pardon me. Oh my word.
Not anymore.
Slow, big breaths.
Did
Nice
he die,
and easy.
No, the wolf
Wolf
is
stand. Yeah.
I don't die
I'm
yet.
gonna quickly jump home and grab some extra food because I'm only running on honey and berries at the moment.
Oh, just a sec, I can give you some.
She's at home.
Yeah, I saw that.
Board. You can just make some. Take everything you need.
Okay, guys, Drakes.
Oh, I've got wolf meat on me, you're right.
And I can get some more boars and some other stuff over
Three?
here. For you.
Yeah, I know what.
So, let's start at the beginning. Do you know about Hunter of the Wild, lady?
There's,
Good
fire.
lord, my brain has been on a hot...
Fire.
All three down.
Warlock used to say lady. Warlock used to say lady. I've done that twice today. I've had brain worms where I've called people names that I haven't heard in months. Do you know about Hunter Call of the Wild? Or
Yes.
even better yet, have you played it? I actually really, really love Hunter for its atmosphere. I used to load it up to help with sleep. I would just leave the main menu running and have all the animal sounds and the wind and the trees.
Repair.
A whole audio palette would just load in,
Good idea.
and that would help me sleep. That would be how I got to sleep, was running that in the background. I'm just gonna take a nap while we load in. It is.
Did you get more food, by the way?
Yeah, good.
Not yet, no. I'll actually set some
In
cooking.
these boxes, yeah, in these boxes by the stairs here, behind you. Just pick what you need.
Can I?
You can do the same, of course. It's all made
No,
for
I need
you.
5 stone. I need a sharpening stone.
Sharpening stone.
Yeah, I was looking for 5 stones actually.
In here,
Oh,
here.
oh yeah, I know where stones. Stones down here.
Yeah. Did you get any food, by the way?
Yeah, I've got enough food, thanks.
No. I will drop off these.
Thank you very much.
Anytime, anytime.
I've been loving the new Finland map.
Or just
Revontuuli Park actually comes with hiking as the core key element of the map.
Yeah, just wait.
It's more of the same when it comes to DOC stuff from Avalanche Studios. It's about half an hour's worth of questing, and then just there you go, that's it.
I don't know what time it is.
A bit lacking. They've been a bit lacking with the questing for quite a while. Questing is just meant to be there as a motivator to get you to a location and show you a certain place. And Revontuuli Coast is some of the best setup for it. All you need is a quest that just takes you on a tour of each hiking trail. There's 5 of them on the map. That's it, that's the bare minimum. It doesn't have to be super extravagant, awesome quests, but just a place to get you around. The quest is the external motivator to go sightseeing.
Oh, do we have
But I will say the hiking paths in Revontuuli Coast are an awesome internal motivator to go sightseeing all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down in the kitchen, under the under the fermenters.
I'd say we wait till morning light, instead of going into the evening. Although it won't take long. But
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, then I'll just go and shop some.
It's a brilliant map. I do love it. You know. Sorry. Wrong mute button. Hello.
Hello.
are you going to come along, or we're going to go and kill a bone mass?
Yeah? A bone mass? Oh, we haven't done one of those yet. Oh, I'm going to be useless at it.
No, we have all 3 spawn points. I thought we'd do that. 'Cause I've got to get off here soon. We have
Oh.
to do
But
Yeah.
we just need to take out the blobs instead. And kill mobs. We're useless against bone mass.
Mm.
We can clean up mobs.
Skellies and blobs, yeah?
Not so useless against skeletons, at least.
No, and not blobs either.
But I do think Blue Soup Lady. Say the whole lot? Because I said the wrong one first. Good lord. I have not been on point with names today. I do apologize for anyone who I've scuffed their name. True, I'm sorry I called you
Yeah,
Trevor.
poison.
Blue, so, late, see? I can't stop apologizing, this is going well.
In the kitchen.
Revontuuli Coast is a brilliant map.
I got some here.
I do recommend it. It's great internal motivator to go sightseeing because you have hiking
10 per
paths.
bone mass.
Okay, I'm picking up 30.
I have a great time stream. I have to sign up. Thank you for coming in.
And you wanted to sleep.
Thank you for lurking and trying to toggle between the 2 streams. I appreciate it all the same.
Because then I can just make.
I do occasionally play a little bit of
Then I'm
Chronicle of the
good.
Wild. I actually, when I got Revontuuli Coast, I went on a hiking trip. I went on the blue hiking trip was what I did when I got Revontuuli Coast on stream. It was quite lovely. And I will admit, it's a hunting game, so I had my fun saying we're going shooting animals, but I had a camera. We were shooting photos, and that was my whole joke the entire stream.
That's an alternative.
Let's go shooting! There's a bird, let's shoot it.
Here.
Click, click. Camera.
Yeah, wait up.
That was the whole joke. I had a lot of fun that time, even though the joke was a bit weak, but
212 mark.
it still is a beautiful map, though.
Yep. Sorry, I'm not.
Scandinavia honestly is.
In the house.
In the house. Yep. All the wood and the stone is stored in here.
Yeah, I haven't been looking around.
I have to leave my
see
eggs
any,
in there.
thing in it.
I don't think we're going to go to sleep.
Well, me and Icarus is already in bed, so
Here in this
I'll be
box
back in a
here
minute.
under the
Who
right
waiting
there.
for?
Gubben.
Oh, you're actually up there in the luxury beds. Wait, let's go and show the people what your bedrooms look like. When I came in first time and I saw this, the first thing I had to think of was Goldilocks and the Three Little Bears. This bed's
is
too
how-
hard. This bed's too soft. This bed's just right.
Yep.
Okay, I'll go and lay down in my cot downstairs.
Okay.
There we go. So has somebody got 10 bones? Or 20
got-
or 40?
I got 30
let
with me.
Okay. What, do we want to go do all 3 of them? I don't mind.
It's up to you, mate.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we need to
We'll
go
start
and
working
pick up
towards
those.
Moda next week.
Yep, sure.
Do we not need
Does-
to go?
does
and
Does
pick up
everyone
those
have
others?
poison pots?
Yes.
No. I don't.
Board?
You don't? I will get fetch them for you.
Do you have frost resist potions though?
Oh, that's good.
And John threw them at you when he got his cape.
Apparently I just never put them down.
Upstairs?
I guess the
No,
bonus portals are from
no, they're here. No, come back.
Oh,
They're here on the 2nd level of the portal hub.
Did you
This
get
one.
them? I throw them at you.
My inventory is full at the moment. I don't see them
Yeah.
yet.
Right beside you, behind you,
Upstairs.
by the egg. There are 3 lying on the floor.
you have another level to
Motors?
research.
Yep.
There's
Motors.
space for them
nice,
now,
okay.
but oh, there they are.
To leave in about 10 minutes, but I will be back maybe about an hour. I don't know if you guys gonna be here.
Okay, so I'm going to be for...
You'll be here for the
I'll be
first
off for
bone
the-
mass,
for the
Cyrus.
3 hours.
Yep, I'm here right now.
Yeah, come on. Alright, come on, let's go do this.
Took a while.
You're gonna show them where
It's
to come.
laggy over here now. Which portal did you take, by the way?
We're upstairs at bone mass.
Okay, how many?
Oh, in your house?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
The portal hub,
Yeah.
2nd
Yeah,
floor.
I forgot you have moved it.
Yeah.
So
There's
I
a
went
story
over
to
to
this
the-
place.
Yeah, they are. It's huge.
And it's bonus 1 over here.
Yeah, you can see it on the green head.
Oop, being chased there. And I hear an A-bomb.
Oh, really?
Good thing someone has an axe.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. I can't see one though.
There's some frost arrows here. On the floor. Cyrus, you didn't hear me.
Oh, what did you say?
I had some frost arrows to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's only 8, but it helps a bit.
Oh, for sure.
Behind you, man. Cyrus.
I heard an A-bomb, but I don't see one.
No, you're making things up, Rob. You're paranoid. Yeah. It's just,
No, when you came, when I came through the portal, I heard it.
Yeah,
Yep, I hear
there's
it.
one behind him.
Come over
One
here,
that
you
way.
can hear it. Yep.
There we go.
I think there's one over here somewhere.
Marshmallow
Yeah.
at the bottom of my cup of hot
Over here.
chocolate. This too.
That's not really far away.
That's where I'm at.
Got stuck.
Okay, I've
Right.
got Draugr behind me.
Well, you have this place marked? You do? Does it work with map enabled? That doesn't. We would need to find the Yggdrasil
Skill up.
Oh, that was it.
Yggdrasil, is that what they're called?
054.
In a place like this. I'm really curious to know if that mechanic has just been in the game.
Okay, we're ready for this?
I'm ready.
Predictions on how long this fight's going to
I'm
last.
all ready for this.
Jonathan, before it get hectic, I just want to say thank you so much again for giving us the chance to
Yeah,
play
you're
on
very
your
welcome.
server.
Yeah, I'm glad we can do this. It's a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And often it's a
Are
good
we
way
all
for the
ready?
settlers in the afternoon to go. Are we all ready? I
Yeah.
see 1, 2, 3, 6 people. Yeah, let's go for it. Where are we going?
Over here.
Over here.
Ready to do about 2 damage per hit.
$15 damage.
67.
I was going to do.
Better, we can't just have random medieval flute bohemian music playing.
Me neither.
It should be nice and slowed down for you.
Right. Bob?
Oh,
Come here.
1% I died.
What?
Yeah. He
I've
got
been
me
poisoned.
one time with a hit.
What umbrella are you at?
Yeah, I'm in full armor. Full updated. But still. I think order 76.
Right.
Armor 7.
Not too many extra mobs, but I suppose they're not lasting very long, are they?
I don't think so. Yeah, one.
This
Yeah,
does
That's
one.
one
job.
almost down. We have now unlocked drag attacks on our farm.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Here's
Oh.
some wishbones.
Very cool. Thank you very much. Well, that was fun. Are we? So, Cyrus, you need to run. I understand.
I have 5 more minutes.
I have
But we're
another
going to do another
wristband.
bone mass.
Sure.
Sure.
Go on, let's go
Can
and
I-
do this. Let's go and do number 2.
Can I get one wishbone?
Yes. Yeah, the next one.
Yeah, you need to pick up the next.
I have to go and kill another
It
bone mass.
should have dropped 5 wishbones.
They should have dropped as many as we
I
are.
have 2. I have 2. Sorry, go.
And so,
Yeah.
thanks.
So everybody has one then?
Yep.
I have one, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
and make sure Bob has one and has some spare.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're off to bone mass 2.
Are we all back?
It's the next portal over.
Oh, you made 3 pods. No,
Yeah.
that's you did.
One
last
for each
time.
one.
Yeah, one. for each
Joggers.
Last time we have to change the number.
We are getting.
Oh, Lord.
See.
Yeah. Are we all gathering in here? Or not?
Yeah, I think there's... Are we all here? Somebody's really prepped this area, so that's nice. Okay, I see 6 of us. Cuban, if you're up for it, Are you healed enough?
Yeah. Oh, it didn't touch you up there.
Didn't touch me, no.
Damn.
It's over here.
I thought you was inside.
Oh, that still hit me from behind.
Yeah, I know. That's bad. Have you taken your poison resist?
I almost forgot the first fight, but I've got it on now. I don't know why, but this iron shoe doesn't seem to be doing too much.
It's because it doesn't parry.
Oh, it's not.
Round one does.
I shouldn't be getting staggered though with 200 health and an iron tower shoe.
Yeah.
Even the bone tower shield seems better than this.
You need to have the round one. They can stagger him.
Bandit.
Instead. The bandit one. As I have. Look out. Incoming blob.
Yeah, it's okay. You stop smacking me.
Okay.
No longer needed.
Wow, you guys are fast.
Cool. Okay. Do we want to do the next one?
Yeah, sure. Let's
do
that
it.
Come on,
one.
Cyrus. Let's
Let's
go and
do
do
it.
this.
How can I leave you guys? You make it so
Exactly.
fun.
Exactly.
You need to be here for the last one also.
You guys are my second family, so
Yeah, we're just kidding you, Cyrus. If you need to do something else, then just leave.
no, someone is coming here, and I'm looking at the camera. They are not here.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll get this one over before they ring the doorbell. Not the door.
Yeah, wait up. I just need to heal up.
Yeah, you do.
I'm at 29% life. So I'm just going over and get some rest and up. It's faster.
Right.
All right, Bowmass number 3. Here we go.
Coming.
Take a leech
Yeah.
trophy, why not?
We'll even wait for you. There's so much
Yeah,
time.
just give me a
Killing
sec.
3 bone masses within one poison potion. I mean,
Yep.
let's try and do that for our mothers.
Yeah. We can't.
No?
I don't think so.
I don't know. We're doing these things quite fast. Like 2 minutes apiece.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a bad one, isn't it? If you
This
kind
is
of,
the bad one.
you're gonna get stuck on the tree here,
Or
or
he-
even better, he's gonna render into the tree.
Yeah.
I've had that once where a Bowmass actually ended up like at the top of one of these trees and just got stuck in the tree.
That's bad.
That was one of my home deaths in so many days. It was like, oh, how am I going to get him out of there? Shoot him with arrows?
He did drop down eventually.
No. He never came down.
No?
We killed that. No, that was when I killed because he was
Oh,
literally stuck on the top of the tree.
you went into dev commands, killed him, and then didn't come out of dev commands and were a ghost.
Oh, and then I fought him and it invalidated the whole
He's not hitting me. This is good. Yeah.
Yeah, well, look at me dodge rolling while I wasn't.
Hey, everybody, just here.
Yeah.
Hey, Gibbon, your health bar looks good.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Better
give this thing a go.
oh.
Let's see if we can get him down within a minute before the poison bit spreads out. How's it going? Water.
In the water.
That's cool. What?
quarter of the way.
27 seconds left on our push for this.
50 on mine.
Definitely. Well, yeah, actually.
At least more than halfway.
Which jumped straight into it. My favourite trick. I've got 5 seconds left.
Look out.
I draw.
Lex, you're really low.
Oh, shit, I died.
You died. You got to pause it break.
Decided I wanted an extra challenge and turned my HUD off, so I've got no idea what my health is.
You're dying.
You're dying. Yep.
I can give you an indication of your health.
I suppose my potion pot wore off it.
Jonathan, do you want poison?
Guban, are you still alive?
Yeah, I am. But I'm not gonna stay alive.
You're
if
ticking
it's-
down as well. You're ticking down as well. You have a poison pot.
Yeah, I have my helmet on. So I have no poison pot.
It's raining
Because
pee.
there was not many.
Iron Master would be proud.
Up to you, Jonathan.
The
Yeah.
mass is no longer moving. Somebody help me shoot him. I guess you guys from the top there. Well done. The Bear Mass trophy. Let's throw that out. And that out.
But I didn't die this time.
Alright,
last
thank
time.
you guys. It was fun.
Okay.
It was fun.
Have a
Have
good-
a great afternoon, Sarah. Slack
You
trying
too.
out. See you soon.
Hey.
Well, there's still one. Still wishbones there.
Needs a room?
Death's in there.
I'll pick
I
up
mean-
a couple.
I guess that's how the cookie crumbles. When you try and kill a bone last 3 times.
Yeah.
I've lost the head.
Oh.
There it is.
We'll stay here till
Okay,
you
well-
get back and get your bodies.
Well, I guess this is as
That-
good a spot
that's
as any
a
to end stream.
There's a naked bird on the way.
I have a decent point of reference for how much poison I had left. It was 4 minutes when we killed the last bone mass. I knew it was going to be cutting it close, but
Yeah. Yep. And we managed to cut it close. But at least the viewer's got something to watch.
I can make it a helmet.
Ward, are you
for
going to continue streaming on?
I won't be, no. I've been going for a little while and I needed to close down and just rest for the evening. Morning, really.
Sorry, you have to say that again. I tuned into you and I got lots of noise. You're going to knock off?
I'm going to head off. We can do rape if you want. I don't really have anyone in
where shall we
mind.
go? I don't know where we'll go.
Oh,
Well,
he's
then I'm
on.
going to go and see Kraken 92. He's trying to do a speed run. I think that's I'm going to see this guy instead. No, we won't. He's in French. Sorry, I made a mistake there. Do you know what? We'll raid into you.
Then you can decide.
You can decide where we go. People in chat, if you want to come along and see Boarbrain, who's going to be highly surprised as we raid into her. There's the raid message. Let's see if we can type your name properly. I think it's raid.
Oh, I tell you who I haven't raided in a while. Johnathan Raymaker's streaming.
Alright, you ready to be surprised?
That could be so funny if you did.
Apologies, I'm actually struggling. I won't be continuing on. We might find someone in the Valheim circle to continue the love on to.
Hello there.
Hello there! Oh my lord, Jonathan! Thank you for the raid! Absolute surprise! Thank you so much!
So funny.
Absolute surprise, good. Well, it's been a bit of fun. Am I still alive? Or just leave my...
Yeah,
Oh,
look
I
yourself
should
in the
probably
nose.
get out of the swamp before I go AFK. Where am I?
Let's go to I don't know, where's the portal?
Over here.
There,
Right,
there,
yeah.
there. The portal's over there.
Where are we at? Bob and me.
Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Johnathan. I do apologize. I'm reaching wit's end with this cough at the moment.
You actually have a ladder and a little house over the portal.
Sorry. I'm reaching a little bit of wit's end. I do have to close up shop soon. But I do appreciate the raid. We will find someone to raid out to in a second once we've cleaned up a little bit here.
Oh well.
Once we're cleaned up here, we'll head off.
Also.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
man.
This is the way back home.
I
I'm
need
gonna
to
get
go.
some food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go and make some
Jonathan, thanks a lot for giving us the opportunity. It's been really fun.
Yeah, I'm glad we can do this.
Yeah.
It's also an interesting challenge from my side. It's how do you get this thing interesting?
Yeah, I actually switched to spears on all my characters.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
I did.
It's not just an in-game skill. It's actually a skill to be able to throw with those things. I find it really hard to hit my targets with.
Just takes
Yeah, it
practice
just
like the bow.
need to- Yeah, you just need to practice.
I feel like I've been getting back my mojo with the spear lately, but I still miss a few every now and then.
Well, I've been impressed with the axe. I mean, I would rarely use the axe as a weapon, but the battle axe here is quite cool. If you land your hit, you're kind of killing whatever you're hitting. If you don't land your hit, because it is quite slow still.
It is slow, yeah.
That is a gorgeous trick with the signs.
But I can make a helmet for you if you like. I have the one more.
A Drake helmet.
No. Bump.
You know, actually, what I wouldn't mind helmet-wise is the poison resist helmet.
Yeah, that's the one I can make.
Oh, I've also got a bone mass trophy. Should we hang the bone mass up? Or wait till next week? It's a little climactic to ask now,
Oh,
doesn't
we can hang it up, actually. Do you want to go and do it?
Yep. Spawn is the hall, the one marked hall, in the downstairs. If you came back here.
I'm going to...
Let me these off.
No, the hole is wrong. You need to go to the farm.
Portal hub?
Yeah. No, yeah,
Yeah,
it's all
yeah,
portal.
portal hub, yeah.
Alrighty. And clean up a little bit and get ourselves sorted later. Let's go hang up
Because the
bone
hole
mass
is
trophy.
on to the main base.
I won't
Yeah,
lie.
That's you in there, Rob, not you.
Yeah.
There is actually a small part of me that wants to go over and play some Kingdom Come Deliverance now. Oh.
Bird, right there. On the floor.
I do the honors.
Do the honors.
Go for it.
Yeah, you're taking your helmet also.
I'll have to go find that. That floated off into the abyss on my screen.
Yeah, I jump and had it right here.
Oh, there it
It's
is.
on the floor.
Thank you.
Whee.
Nice.
Yep. Well done. We're 2 weeks in. We're 3/5 of the way through.
That's
I
funny.
think this run lasts about 5 weeks. The way the
Ooh.
rate.
Yeah.
Let's see how we amuse ourselves after that as well.
That's
Unless
what
some
they-
specific game publisher we know comes up with Mistlands.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be lovely.
I'm a lot less worried about Mistlands releasing midway through the run, at least at this point.
Yeah, let's
Well,
hope.
if it does, I'm easy enough. We'll flush the server, start again.
Yeah,
Yeah, Meadows is the best.
it
Yeah.
is.
I really do miss the bow. I don't know if I want to take the easy way out and just go bow if I got to pick again.
It's not the easy way. It takes down the wood to supply all the arrows,
I love the bow.
and blocking is a bit iffy.
Yeah, but you can use a spear in the hands, so you just need to
Next time,
upgrade
level
your
1 flint knife only.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
Oh yeah, for everyone.
for everyone. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Boy,
yeah. No bows, nothing. Just the flint knife.
How the heck are we gonna
I think,
kill the
it's
drakes?
fun to play with the knife.
Yeah, I like the knife a lot.
Yeah.
Because of the
Okay.
speed.
Can,
Yeah, because of the speed.
Kieran?
yeah?
Oh,
Can,
I thought you were going to say something.
yeah, can we at least use this or not? So. Just for the serpents and the drakes?
Can you imagine doing a lot with a level 1 flint knife? I think his neck wants in.
You can sit in the middle. Yeah,
Come on.
dragging away.
Bye, Nick.
You will have some pet.
That's funny.
But if the Mistlands come out, are you just wiping the server then?
Well,
I suppose it
no,
depends if we
we've got
found
other
Mistlands yet.
Mistlands we've touched.
We have been into a little bit, I think, but
I mean,
not much.
there's bound to be enough of it we haven't touched yet.
Yeah.
And oh, there's literally a skeleton now shooting at us.
Oh,
Can't have a peaceful little afternoon here, can you?
I'm on fire.
I don't feel like we'd have to restart if there's a chance we can still find 3 spawns, but that's going to be a question.
Oh, we can always do another format.
Hmm.
Yeah, that'll be it. We'll do the Mistlands, but with no map.
Oh, damn.
No, I'm kidding. I think
I would
when
be-
Mistlands comes, one thing we want to do is go into the Mistlands as soon as possible. Right, so if we have this run finished, and we can potter around with this server until it comes out. I don't expect it until December, to be honest.
Yeah, I hope so.
Christmas time.
In the start of December, maybe.
didn't they say something that they're gonna release before Christmas?
Yeah, probably a bit before Christmas, but usually what they do before they release, they'll do a series of short videos explaining about what's coming up, right? They've done that twice now.
Okay.
And they haven't done it yet. I haven't seen any short videos of them, like, what is it, 30 seconds videos in which they're explaining the new mechanics. And they have done that in the past, so I do expect that to happen with this as well, because they'll do a promotion campaign up front. And it
Yeah.
hasn't started yet, so... You never know. It may take a while. Guys and girls, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go get myself some food.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and make some food. So.
Thanks
Well,
for
if
the
you're still
love.
here, have a great stream. And we'll
See you
you
later, guys.
Thank
See
you
you
for a
later.
lovely Sunday.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks for a lovely Sunday.
I'll hit that.
Come in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, Jonathan. I do appreciate it, but I was planning to raid out. I really should raid out. It's late. I've been on for a while. I have a persistent sore throat, which is driving me insane. So I should just call it, get some rest. We have a couple of people we could head out to say hello to. Tuna Pickle is just chatting. I don't know if that's...
We do?
Okay, so the 3 options I have on my followers list is Tuna Pickle, Tone Dust, playing Conan Exiles, and Game Baked, who is playing Planet Zoo. Tuna Pickle's just playing Fall Guys, but it just says just chatting. Okay.
Whoever.
Let's have a look. We have someone in the Valheim channel that we could go have a look at, though.
Oh, tuna is always a good choice. Yeah.
It was fun. No worries. Thank you for popping in, George, and thank you for everyone who's raided in today. I will just say, let's go through. We had quite an eventful stream. We had a raid from Morning Darkness, Canada Man, and Johnathan Raymaker all came in. And if you don't know, and if you do know them, then you know enough. If you don't, Canada Man plays, I need to make sure I get his name right. I always feel like I'm going to spell it wrong, but they play a lot of survival crafting games, and they are a brilliant laid-back stream and a great personality. I do genuinely recommend him. If you're into chill, I really must apologize. I've got a terrible frog in my throat at the moment. But Canada Man is a great streamer. He plays a lot of survival crafting games. He was playing The Forest last night, but he also plays a bit of Valheim, and I've seen him play 7 Days to Die, among a couple of other games. We also had Morning Darkness came in. Yes, they were playing Valheim last night. They are currently doing a community no map run, which I really regret not doing it earlier, because now it's the hot thing, and I don't hate that, but it's so annoying to have sat on an idea for so long and waited around. But everyone's doing it, and I'm glad to see the strategies, honestly. But absolutely go give Morning Darkness a follow if you don't know her. And thankfully, lastly, Johnathan, thank you for the raid as well. I'm struggling to get a complete sentence out without having to clear my throat, so I'm definitely not going to push my luck. We have... Let's have a look. Got the
You've been at it 10
Valheim.
hours, yeah.
Got the Valheim channel up now.
No worries.
So, let's have a look. Stream here called I Don't Know What's Going On. I woke up in Odin's Woods. So it was a sales pitch, that's not a bad one. They've been streaming for an hour 40. I'm just going to be tuning in and having a look at a couple of people. Lord, someone is here doing Valheim in 10 days. Go say hello to the 3 Real Beasties, the Twitch channel. I had 2 up that caught my attention. Oh my lord. One of them has a modded character and it looks kind of amusing. It's very... The character has ears that flap when they move. Yo, that looks fascinatingly funny. Might go say hello to the 3 Real Beastie. Someone new, they've got 5 viewers, but there's actually not a lot of people streaming Valheim at the moment. There you go. We're gonna go say hello to the 3 Real Beastie. They're playing Valheim with a friend or 2 by the looks of it. And I don't know they've had the game for very long. They're talking about strategies and stuff, so try not to spoil anything, but we're gonna go say hello to those. They're on a new world too. You are a good egg. I genuinely do, like, wholeheartedly put whatever value my word has behind any of the shoutouts I give. They really are worth a follow. I may not be able to be there when they're live all the time, but if you are, I do genuinely recommend you stop by and just say hello. Well boiled. Alright, if you want the global emotes, we have some global emotes. If you prefer the fancy ones, we've got fancy ones. Or for 100 channel points, you can buy your own gorgeous little face there on the outside. And you can put whatever emote you want in the middle. I personally do recommend Stinky Glitch though. Stinky Glitch is my favorite global emote, but I'll see everyone later this week.